It's 12 Hub Sneaker Podcast, episode number 10.
Yes.
Trez,
Yes, sir.
Kari in the house.
Yo.
What up?
What's up, guys?
Good.
How's it going? It's been kind of like a very slow couple of weeks. We had a fun episode yesterday with Sean and his homie. Yeah, Kari, I actually wish you were there because he had some interest, especially on the basketball shit, yo.
Oh,
This
yeah.
nigga, yo, dog. When he said Dennis Rodman was a floor general, like I said, we was on
What?
the text thread. Dog, he told me because we were debating. He's like, yo, when Jordan played with Rodman, he was washed already and old. He wasn't a superstar or elite. I was like, bro, he averaged 16 rebounds in one season with the Bulls. What are you talking about? And
He
then I
was
was like,
washed when they went on
Yeah.
that championship run with him?
he said that. And then I compared Rodman to Angel Reese, and I was like, Angel Reese is like Rodman but can score. And he's like, what are you talking about? I was like, he goes, yo, Rodman used to like control the ball and whatever. I was like, what are you? He ran.
Rodman was-
When
He
did he
was
ever
famous
walk?
for not being a prolific scorer, bro.
Dog. I was like, can Rodman even dribble the basketball? What are you talking about? That nigga just grab rebounds and throw it behind his back, and whoever catches it gets it. Like
Crazy.
that was his whole game. Yeah, and I looked up the stats this morning just so I knew I wasn't bugging. This is what Dennis Rodman averaged for a career. 8 points, I think 13, 14 rebounds a game, and 1.4 assists. So basically, all he did was get a rebound, put it up. Maybe it goes in, maybe it don't. And if a bunch of people are covering him, like 2 or 3 people, he dish it out. Somebody hit down a little mid range or a three.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, and that's how we got that 1.6 assists, right? Or clear. And every other time it'd be him hugging the ball and clearing out the floor, and they run up the court.
Straight
I never
elbow.
seen him fucking take the initiative to actually run a play
Drive to the
or
bucket
do
or something
anything.
like
Yeah.
that.
Oh yeah, or clear the
Outside
ball
stuff.
out himself. I never see him on an offensive rebound. He never cleared it out himself. He just put it back up. And if he did, I never seen that shit. Never seen that shit. And if he tried to dribble, that shit went off his leg and went out of bounds. Anyway,
I can't
We're
wait
here
to
to
see
talk
this
about-
episode.
I'm gonna put it to you this way. Trez knows. Oh, Trez was watching. I don't know. You didn't say much that last episode, but I was being very reserved. When it came
I definitely
to,
said
I was
that.
trying to be. I was holding my tongue a lot because I did not want to offend the guest or expose. You know what I mean? Like if you go to this guy's TikTok page, you'll understand what I'm talking about. No, I mean, I get it. Everybody wants to be a content creator and shit, but he's taking some of the manosphere ideas and, whatever. He blames
he's
everything
one
on
of those
feminism.
guys. Okay.
Everything's the woman's fault. I have no
Illuminati.
money because of women. The Illuminati is the reason why I can't get a job or whatever. I don't know what his life is or whatever, but he's really like blaming everything on the secret society and women.
Big red
So-
pill guy. Okay.
Oh yeah, no, I don't think he's big red. I think he's kind of leveraging that audience or those types of that type of thinking to
So it's like
social media.
So he's grifting that side to.
I don't know if it's a grift. Maybe he does believe that shit. Maybe he don't. I mean, he definitely loves some Michael Jordan. Like he's a Michael Jordan sycophant.
I was about to say, what's his take on the Mike LeBron thing, but he's Sean friend, so.
Trez, maybe you want to. What do you think? What do you think when it comes to Michael and LeBron?
Oh, it definitely a Michael fan.
Yeah.
He expressed how much he hated LeBron. Like, because that last hour,
dog.
they were going at it, and then like midway, he was just like, "Bro, I fucking hate LeBron." He just let it.
He got up. He got up and started stamping his feet.
Not
I
like
hate
LeBron
that
James,
bitch
bro.
ass nigga LeBron. Fuck him. Fuck Savannah. Fuck Bryce. Fuck everybody.
Yo,
He went off. I was like,
He
what
was
did he do to
fucking
you?
LeBron, bro, man.
I was like, he fuck your sister in high school or some shit? Like, what are you talking about? Where all this animosity come from?
Yeah, why? What his wife and kids got to do with this shit?
No, he didn't go that far. I'm making that up.
Oh, okay.
But I'm pretty sure to get to he probably would have said some shit like that if it was whatever. Anywho, again, we're here to talk about sneakers today because that's the most important thing in the world. Sneakers, clothing.
Can't go nowhere without no shoes on your feet.
Yeah. So, did you guys spend your hard-earned money on some bullshit last week?
I spent hard money on bullshit every week, but on sneaker bullshit, I don't think so.
Really? Because you buy anything?
I didn't buy anything, but I did get my grandfather's watch when I went to go see my family. So,
Oh damn!
Nice little Citizen's watch.
Is he still? Is he?
no, he passed
Still
away
alive?
2011.
Oh,
It's like a
same year my
solar
dad
power watch.
passed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he died. He passed away a week before my birthday.
Oh
So
wow.
yeah,
So
so
Were you guys
my
close?
grandmother gave it to me. Like she said, you might have to go get it checked, but it's found out it was a solar power watch. It hadn't been in the
Oh,
sun for
nice.
years, so it just started ticking.
Oh, beautiful. That's nice.
Yeah.
Always nice to get a little family heirloom. Reminds you of your granddad. Were you guys close?
Oh, definitely.
That's cool.
Super close. I
Nah,
lived
that's
with
always good.
them my childhood for like 3, 4 years. Really close.
That's awesome. That's cool. That's good. That's good. That's always a good pickup. I got my
Yeah.
pickups right here. I don't even know what this is. I got a purple SB box. I don't know what it is though. It's from
Oh
Nike.
shit.
I think it was last week's SB. Oh, this thing. This
I
is
don't
better in
remember.
person. This is it.
Oh, the dark
Oh,
barks, as they call them.
I like those.
That was pretty cool.
They smell nice. They smell like something different. I don't know if I'm gonna wear those though. And I got a pair of Pure Monies right here. Oh, my second Wu Tang dunk showed up, and all that stuff I bought from Union. I bought this from Union. I'm wearing it.
I could tell.
It's a
Clean.
dope hat.
Yeah.
I bought the
Ye-
track pants for the Pata, and and a Nocta shirt. They had like these really nice jersey, like no collar soccer Nocta jerseys for like $40. I just wanted to make the order complete so I get free shipping.
Shit, man, got it.
Yeah.
Soccer kit stuff is in right now, man. Every
Mhm.
major brand is either doing something with a club or doing a soccer inspired like logo flip or takedown or version of. It's getting ready for the World Cup.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's
Yep.
not
And
a coincidence. The brands are strategic. That's why this boots
oh yeah,
need
with the
summer thing is
shoes.
popping. Yeah, they're doing their big one for the marketing.
I would never be in my life be caught out there wearing soccer cleats with the spikes or even sambas. I thought sambas were played out back in the '90s. Like I wore one pair of sambas in my whole life. I don't remember when it was, but it probably had to be high school
I
for
know
me.
sambas are the big thing, but like for people that aren't like familiar with them, I know especially like black kid growing up in inner city, was the little side joints that you saw at the outlets, the back to school specials, two for 60. The only reason people in my spirit really started paying attention is when Jerry jumped on with Adidas and he was seen in them a lot, and a lot of people were like, "Oh, those some cool low key sneakers." Now, if you
Mhm.
were into that before then, that's totally cool. But I know mainstream media at large, all the Kith collabs, all the
Everything.
sellouts, yeah, all that stuff. I'm not saying Jerry Lorenzo was the first person to wear Sambas, but in the
Hmm.
sneakerhead space to make them matter, he was one of the big people.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I can get into those though. That wasn't never my thing. The only low budget Adidas I ever was caught rocking was like a Stan Smith or something.
Superstars going
So,
crazy right now. They
I'm
doing
gonna
a
like
lot, man.
superstar.
They doing a lot for the superstars.
Shell toes. Mm.
Yeah,
Sheltos is classic, man. That's my dad's favorite shoe.
They
I
don't look
Good
had
right on
shit.
my feet.
yeah, I had a couple in middle school when that resurgence of the serial toe happened for our generation. I didn't like the way they looked on my feet. I just couldn't get with it.
Yeah. And it couldn't be the Air Force, man.
Yeah, it's not
No,
a
not
force,
to me.
bro. Then the pack came out
Yeah.
with Vans, and I ain't care about superstars after that.
Let me jump into releases. I might as well. I think we went through like a whole month of releases last time,
We
but
went
why
through a
not do it
gang.
again? Somebody might care. Let's see
It's
what we
actually a
got.
couple things on releases that I'm interested in this time around.
Boom. Sneaker news. Big up sneaker news. Who never? Like, I've never seen half of these shoes actually come out, or maybe I'm just not paying attention. Nija SB Nija. That
Yeah,
looks pretty
Nigel
dope.
Houston.
Yeah, it looks pretty dope. That one right there. 115. That's a good budget shoe. Climacools. I'm gonna cop a pair of these. I need them. I
Yeah,
like 3D printed
I'm
shoes.
gonna wear mine sometime soon.
These come out. These came out today and yesterday. 8th. July 10th. We have the Levi's Nike Air Max 95. What's your guys' thoughts on these?
I like them. That's my
Yeah.
favorite pair of the
The
three, but I
blue.
figured out they're a Levi's app exclusive, and I heard they're gonna be super hard to get.
Are you serious? I saw them on
Yeah.
sneakers though. I
See,
saw them on
if you
sneakers.
look, they only have the black and the white pair. That pair right there, that's pictured.
Oh,
The blue is only for Levi's app, and yeah, good luck.
I don't mind the white pair. Like, but yeah, I would much rather had a navy pair, which is way cleaner.
My
Yeah,
local
these are
store
nice.
is doing first come first serve of the black and white pair tomorrow. If
Mm,
they're easy to get, like if I could just walk in there and they still have them, I might go for the black. If not, ain't meant to be.
yeah, I feel it.
I mean, I'm just gonna go on Nike and get them. That's it.
Sounds like you. That sounds about right. Go ahead.
What's Beam's Adidas Superstar? I don't even know what a Beam is. What is a
It's a
Beams?
brand in Japan.
Okay.
Those are different because on the shell toe part, instead of that like wrinkly print, it's got beams written across it.
Oh, I see that.
That's
Yeah,
kind of cool. It
that's
says it's
kind
a
of cool.
Superstar 2. I don't know the difference between a Superstar 1 and a Superstar 2 though.
Yeah, I don't know either. All right, whatever. Adidas Jabbar Low. I don't even know what a Jabbar is. A Willie Chavera.
For Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Yeah,
That's his shoe. Who's Willie Chavera?
Willie Chavria, he a designer.
Shavriva. Yeah,
He,
Shavriva.
he doing this big one. He had a crazy Paris Fashion Week.
Oh, for reals?
Yeah, he's big him right now.
Nice. There's a bunch of New Balance 2000s coming out. Those are. I still like that silhouette. I need to
Those
get.
are dope.
I might get a pair of these at some point. I don't know.
That's New Balance new hit silhouette. If they do the same numbers as the first pair, they got a hit on their hands.
The last big one with 2002 was their nice that people really fucked with. That was just become the protection
2002,
pack.
1906,
I
9060s. I
got
don't
a
know a single
1906.
female out here now that don't have a pair of 9060s.
Hmm.
Look, be sick of
facts.
saying that shit. But if they like it, I love it.
I just been wearing. Yeah, I realized like I can't get into. I used to like the modern chunkier shoe or whatever. I haven't gotten into any like like ISPA looking or shit like this in a while. I used to always buy those to Nike. Now I'm just all retros
That's because
and
everybody,
SBs.
every major company is pushing that Y2K or slim low profile shoe down your throat. It's hard to really see brands taking a risk with some of those chunkier shoes now.
And I don't see like I'm a bigger guy, so me wearing a Samba and shit, it's gonna look crazy.
That would look so wild.
Yeah, man, I can't be
You'd be
wearing
shaped
those.
like Jonah Hill, old Jonah Hill.
Old Jonah Hill. Yeah, I was about to say like
Like, Jonah Hill,
he
that
looking
man was
stick
skinny as
now,
a
man.
rail now.
I know, man. Ozempic, baby.
The
Shit worked
Ozempic
for him.
Olympics, bro. He going
Didn't
for the
work.
gold.
It worked for him though. I got whatever. July 11th, the Levi's, the black and
Black and
white are coming out.
whites.
Oh, this desert camo book one. I thought this came out already. All
Bro,
right.
stop making book ones, bro. Who was
Bro.
asking for these,
They
bro?
got one colorway that I like.
I mean,
I
it's
bought
not
that,
even
like a
a
blue one.
problem with the colorways. First off, most of the good colorways are his PEs that we don't get to touch.
Mm-hmm.
And at this point, the rollout was bad. His season wasn't great. The reception wasn't great. Go ahead, just book two, bro. Close the book on the book one.
Yeah.
The book one. The book one. Where's that back? Do you have a ceiling fan going on in your house?
Me?
Oh no, it's probably this storm picking up for me. Hold on.
That's where that noise start coming from. Okay.
Yeah. What is? Wait. Hold on.
It's passing through my
Oh, that
area.
is you. That
It's a
is you.
big ass storm out here.
Yeah, it's no joke. Down
I
that
just
part of
turned
Virginia,
the.
I heard it's gonna be way worse.
There you go. I put the noise. You could turn yourself back on. Pause. You could put yourself back on. It doesn't matter. No, I can put the. I just put the noise reduction.
Oh, I bet.
It'll take care of it. It'll take care of that post production. Don't worry about it. What else? What else? What else? There's
Sneaker of the year
Pumas.
right there, the
More
Rejuvenate.
88 ones. Rejuvenate.
Is.
Is that
I
really a
like them.
sneaker?
I still need to get a pair.
So I learned a lesson the other day. I haven't been wearing them with socks on, and you can wear them with no socks. So I've been wearing them with no socks, but the sun was beaming down on my feet while I was taking this walk. I got back home and I had these crazy tan lines on my feet. I thought I was dying. Like I thought it was like a rash or something. So where all those little holes in the top are, it
Thought
was
you
all
had Lyme
darker there
disease
and the
from a
rest of my
tick or
foot.
something.
Yo, dog, I'll take a picture of my foot and show y'all. Sends feet pics through the chat. But
Oh my god.
it, but yeah, the tan lines are crazy. I'll still wear them with no shoes because it actually feels better with no shoes to me. I don't know about everybody. Everybody says you should wear socks in them because they're kind of slippery. But mine fit pretty well.
Yeah, I can
Do I go
imagine
true to
though if
size? I want true
I
to
guess
size.
if you do start your foot sweating, it's like I wore Crocs once in a rush outside to do something with no socks, and it had rained or something, and the feeling of like that moisture being inside of them was like
Oh, and
so.
the mushy,
Yeah,
yeah,
it was
It's
gross.
the worst.
squishy.
You know.
Like, mm-hmm.
It's like
I
wearing a
don't know. No.
Converse in like the snow, bro. Worst feeling ever, bro.
Oh
Like
yeah, that
Taylor,
canvas.
when I was in high school, I was like at work in the winter, and I was like pushing carts for a grocery store, and I just stepped in a big ass pile, bro. Whole sock wet, ruined my entire day.
That
Yeah.
canvas, man. You can't. Yeah,
So I'm about
canvas.
to clock out for the day, boss.
I used to cherish, man. I remember back in the day, this is before I was really into sneakers or whatever. I had a pair of canvas polo, like they look like I don't know, just like some low top
Little
walking,
bulk
nice,
shoes type.
something like that. It was like a sneaker, whatever, like a walking shoe or whatever. I used to cherish those things, and they were made out of canvas. And when the first time they got dirty, I couldn't even clean it because whatever it was, it just soaked right into the canvas and never came out.
Shit.
I had like a little purple mark on it for the whole time, right on the top of the toe box.
That Jason Marks became a permanent part of that shoe.
That didn't even exist at this time, man. I'm talking about this is like in 1998, 97 or some shit. Yeah. I
Oh,
put
that's
some.
back in the days when Foot Locker was selling that hard bristle foam cleaner.
Yeah, I couldn't afford that. But
That shit didn't
I
even
put
work.
white out, bro. I put white out on it.
You've been better off throwing them
all
damn
white.
things in the washing
God,
machine, boy.
Maybe. But then the canvas
yeah,
doesn't it dry out and start ripping then? Right?
Put that thing in a bag on the gentle. It's like one of the mesh bags on gentle.
See, all the tricks of the trade. I don't know
Yeah,
anything.
sponsored by Crep Protect or what's the other one? Rejuvenator. They still do that.
Rejuvenator, yeah. I got a whole bunch of Rejuvenator products here. And some
Rejuvenator,
other
come on the show.
yeah. Puma MB4. These are kind of dope. They're different.
Is he starting next season? Was he injured or something?
Yeah, I don't know. LaMelo, Joel Embiid, they all disappeared.
I forgot all about the kid. He was on Consignment's latest stream. Him and his two brothers.
Oh, the Ball Bros.
3 balls.
There's nothing coming out. Look at that. I'm not even gonna read off the rest of these. Nothing but a bunch of shitty shoes coming out.
Where's
people.
the Aquas? That's the one I was waiting for.
Nobody cares about no damn Aqua. I'm gonna buy it, but nobody cares.
What? I care.
I know you care.
Hell yeah. That's the Jordan on my birthday. I
Really?
just dated myself. Yeah.
Wait, what year did that come out? 90 something? 91?
Shit, 93.
Oh, 93. He's a couple of years older.
Yeah, that makes the difference. One foot in the grave.
The Ja 3's got some colorways that they're announcing. I like that new shoe. I don't know if I wear it though.
That's the first Ja shoe I would actually want to buy.
Oh, they finally announced
like
the. What were you about to say, Travis? All right.
No, I was just saying I like the black one, like the Ja 3.
They're finally bringing these out. The GT Future.
My number one cop of the year.
Yep. When is it coming out again?
They just said holiday. I'm getting all 3 of those. The fire,
Juju Watkins,
the lightning.
Yeah. Juju's gonna get her own signature PE. Yeah.
So they said that she's gonna get. This should make you happy, LeBron. She's getting a pair of these, but she's also, before she gets those, she's gonna debut a new LeBron model, and she'll have her own colorway of that. It's called the NXXX whatever. I can't remember. But it's like a takedown. It's not gonna be the LeBron next signature model, but it's like his NXXTs. It's gonna be like one of those.
Isn't it funny? Like some of the takedown models, like the KD takedown model and LeBron, and even Kyrie's takedown model when he was a Nike athlete, they were all a little bit better. People preferred the hoop in those.
The fly traps,
ones.
yeah, the fly traps. I prefer them better
yep.
than the regular Kyrie's. I used to love fly traps.
The hooping,
and the fact that it was like $60 at the outlet, like they was just an easy pickup.
Yeah, I don't understand that. Whatever. I always hooped in regular LeBrons, but I did. The only takedown model from him I liked was a Soldier.
LeBron got what 15 takedown models now? Soldier, Witness, Ambassador.
They stopped the Soldier,
which is crazy.
They got the Witness. Ambassador's kind of new, right?
Yeah, I think they're only on there like 4th or 5th, one of those.
Oh, okay,
I could be wrong.
He's 22 shoes in, 23 in. It's crazy. Oh man. All right, so what else is going on?
Jordan 40s come out this week.
Jordan,
where we at?
We talked about.
We getting those.
I'm gonna pass until.
I might try to get
the
if those dusty pink ones is coming out.
Yeah, that's the one. I want those.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I want those.
I'm
for
not,
205. You know, it's not as crazy. I remember Jordan signatures basically being 250 when he was going all techie with it. So 205 ain't the cheapest, but it's not unexpected.
Remember when they went laceless?
I don't even
That was a few
I
after
years
forget
ago.
what model was that.
I think it was
oh the 31.
2019.
Nah,
No,
20 like
2019. I
Shit.
think Travis Scott
yeah, that was
had
the
a collab.
31.
That was the first Travis Scott collab, I think, or second.
Nah, it wasn't the first. I think
He
it
had
was
the
one of his
Trunners.
first.
He had the
Yeah, the
Trunners first.
Trunners. Yeah, those was like a 30 something, 30 or 31, 32, something like that. I remember because they had that stupid disc system. That
Yeah,
shit
that
sucked.
yeah that was one of the that was that I think that did that come out before the ones or
I
after?
think shit, that's a good question.
I think
It
it came
was
out after.
before he was going super crazy with the collabs though, before he was like a household name. Cause he had those Houston Oilers fours, he had those Trunners.
But the fours are only friends and family though, right?
Nah, the blue ones. They came out.
Really?
Houston
I
Oilers
don't
ones.
know.
Yeah, my
Yeah, I
homeboy
don't.
still got his pair. I remember when we went to go pick them up.
Oh, for real? Okay.
Yeah, that's
I
when
thought they were
Travis
friends
was
and
all
family.
like that's when he was on the come up. Those was like rodeo days.
That's crazy. They gave him collabs back then. He wasn't even that well known. What you can do, but he's good now, man. He got all types of those Jordan 1 lows are all over the damn place.
They were somebody was doing an article asking, has Nigel Sylvester's hype taken over the Jordan collabs over Travis?
No, I don't think so. That one that he has coming out is
That's what
meh. It's like a
everyone was
dirty.
using as a like barometer. They was like everybody's hype about this Jordan 1 low. Meanwhile, Travis got another Jordan 1 low, even with fragment that's coming out. People like, oh, okay, if I can get it, I can get it if I can't. But people giving a warmer reception to the Nigels.
This is different, but I don't think the shoe is that great. It's kind of what is it? It's like navy and red or something.
It's a black. It's
Is it black?
basically a low cut version of that high top he did that was all worn in.
Yeah, I know.
It's just black.
Yeah, yeah.
It's cool. I think the naming of it is weird because I know Joe Freshgoods just did a better with age, and now he's calling his better with time. And I'm like, that's an
This
awkward
is.
coincidence.
Did you guys notice they restocked the Ama Maniere fours today? The white, whatever the
You
white
mean
ones.
they found the rest of the shipment that they was about to put on clearance? Yep.
These joints. Now I saw it come up, and I was about to cop them. They might still be there sitting. I might go buy a pair because it was like I had a 10% coupon plus 10% Ebates. That's 20% off, and I
I'm
like
pretty
the
sure if
shoe.
you go to an actual Almama on your location, they probably got them joints in there ready for you to come scoop.
Yeah, but for full retail, nobody wants that. I paid full retail. I have 3 pairs of these right now.
I will never again in life, if I decide to get a pair, pay full retail for a Mama and your Jordan. Because you know it's not gonna sell out.
Yeah, you know what? I made the mistake of entering their raffle and going for both pairs on sneakers.
Also,
Going for the
you got
pair
hit
on both
twice.
my accounts. Well, 3 times because I went on both my accounts on sneakers and I hit on both. And then I got the raffle and I paid an extra $20 for them for shipping,
Shit.
full retail. Sound like what, like $700-800, like $750, I guess, after taxes
The
on
last
three
time I
pairs of
got
shoes.
a Mama and your Jordan at retail. Now it's one that I like, I appreciate, I'll keep. It's the fives, the dusk pair, the black
I got
ones.
those retail. Yeah, those are pretty
But
hyped up.
the thing that pissed me off with that, I entered the raffle, I hit, and it was like, okay, they gave me the link to pay. Now y'all know, but for the viewers and listeners, I live like 20, maybe 18 minutes from Alma Maniere. I'm like, why am I paying $20 shipping that? Y'all want me to go over there and pick it up? And it's like, oh no, it's not available for in-store pickup. So I was like, okay, they must have not have had them physically in stores. So I got a call from a friend, and he was like, hey man, what are you up to? He was like, let's hit some spots in the city. So we go to the local boutiques. He was like, last place to hit is Alma Maniere. Want to go? I said, sure, why not? They was like, hey man, you looking for some fives? We still got some pairs left. I looked at them like, what the fuck? I
A
said,
lot
man,
of
cancel this
pairs.
order right here and refund me $20 or give me $20 in store credit or some shit.
Oh, this is interesting. We might talk about this on the next pod, but look at who's going diamond in
Dun,
one
dun,
year.
dun, dun.
Hey,
1 year. Has any song ever gone diamond in 1 year?
don't
Not
know.
that I know of. I'm pretty sure. You mean
Not that I
non-rap
know at all.
song? I don't.
Yeah, well,
We'll look it up. Matter of fact, that's our homework for the night. See if any
I could
diamond
look it up.
certified songs.
I'll look it up right
Oh,
now.
right on.
The
Yeah,
next
okay.
episode is gonna be called Diamond versus Iceman.
That's some bullshit. What's the fastest
The
single to
Iceman.
go diamond?
Lil Nas X went diamond in 1 year.
Oh, fastest record. Yeah, Lil Nas X.
That makes sense. What was that? Old
7
Town
months,
Road?
under 7 months. So I
Yeah.
mean, this has to be the second then, because if that only took 7 months, this took a year.
Well, I guess they might not consider Old Town Road a rap song.
It's a rap song. He's rapping. I'm just talking in general. What songs have?
Which version of Old Town Road? The one with Billy Ray or just
It's the
the regular
regular
one?
one. Or maybe they're combined because it's a remix and everything.
Oh, they would
But yeah,
combine a
that's,
remix in the numbers.
I don't know. List of certified singles, fastest diamond certified. Let's see. Guinness Book of World Records. Yeah, Old Town Road. Do they list
So
some
how did
Elton John song?
Yeah, Sir
Went
Elton. That makes
fast.
sense.
Shout out.
Didn't he have to retire because he has like a ear issue or he going deaf or something like that? Blind.
Who?
Elton
Elton
John.
John. Oh, I
I think
don't
he's
know.
going blind or something.
Shit, not that I
Or
heard
did
of.
or
Damn.
did I make that up? Somebody gonna correct me in the comments, I'm sure.
I
One of the
don't
two
know.
J Kicks fans gonna say some
So
smart ass shit.
so I'm gonna talk about this. This track sold in just over a year, so a year and 2 months. So he's probably the second or third fastest song to go diamond ever, and it's not even a good song. What the fuck is going on?
It's not a good song for a Drake fan like yourself.
It's not about that, bro. It's
Yeah, it
about
is.
how
Yes, it
how
is, bro. It's okay, bro. Yes, it
How,
is.
it's the
how quick
Illuminati,
did
yo.
how quick did Hotline Bling go diamond? Because I'm pretty sure that's diamond.
That didn't go diamond.
Drum didn't
But
let it go down.
Good. I think God's Plan is diamond,
that would
and
make sense.
that probably took 3 years, 2 or 3 years. So they definitely
Lucian Grange, man.
good old Lucian Grange, man. Talking about the good old Illuminati helping out one of their minions here. You know, it's all good though.
You sound
It's
like Perils from yesterday.
Illuminati.
all good. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. No, that's yo. That nigga, he went in. Yo, he was
Yeah,
saying
bro.
like,
Famous?
you
You
fucking
Illuminati, bro.
you
I
famous
cannot wait to
Illuminati.
hear this. I wish I was them. Like, so what's your opinion on the Met Gala? Y'all think they be in there drinking baby blood and sacrificing goats?
Oh, damn. That would have been
Did he
hilarious.
say? He
He
said.
was really
Did he make a comment about me going to the Met Gala? Or did somebody say? I think
I
somebody
don't know.
said
He
that
just
to
kind of
me.
went off on a couple tangents.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Kari said that to you about, I think about Fashion Week, like or some shit.
Oh yeah, we
Oh,
talked
okay.
about the
Like,
Met
Somebody
Gala
said
that one time.
I don't go. I've never been invited. That's it costs like 30 racks for a ticket. You got to pay to go to the
Yeah,
Met
it's like
Gala.
45K for a ticket.
Something like that. Yeah, that's shit. I ain't paying.
I thought
Even
you
if they
got
invited
invited.
me, if I had the money,
yeah. Like, what?
I wouldn't go. It's a waste of money.
What
For what? Pay
is
y'all
it?
to do what?
So, what is the proceeds
That
of the
and
tickets
just
go? Is it
go and
charity?
eat?
Where's it go to? I don't fucking
I
know.
think so.
I thought you would know, man.
Goes
You
to
high society type of
starving
dude.
kids and shit. Nah, if I was in high society, I wouldn't be paying to go anywhere, man. Let me in for free. Fuck that shit.
Yeah, there's no
I'm
way.
not trying to.
Yeah, like
I
what
ain't
kind
paying
of pay at
40
the door
racks for a
kind of shit
ticket.
is that? You gotta pay to get into the party that you was
Yeah.
invited to.
40
That's
racks
nuts.
show off the fit, man. That shit crazy.
I'm about to
Yeah,
say,
I
then the
know.
fits
I
that
mean,
they be
I
wearing.
say that. It's crazy. I'll say that now, or any of us would say that now. And if we had the money to blow, we'd probably do it. Like, yeah, whatever.
Pull up just
Fuck
like
it.
Kanye in the Dickie
I
suit,
gotta
bro.
know what I'm doing there before I get
Oh, I
there.
remember that. And he had the contact lenses. That shit was
Yeah.
crazy.
You say what?
When Kanye pulled up to the Met
Oh
Gala with
yeah, full
a
on Dickie suit.
Dickie he blinged it out. Didn't he put like rhinestones all over it or some
I think
shit?
he was just wearing a
Oh, no, that was
regular,
two different
degular.
fits. That was
That's
two
when the
different fits.
workwear shit really.
I think that was like a ball main jacket or some shit where he had like the rhinestones and shit.
That's when that workwear shit really started popping.
Oh yeah, he did pull up with just a fucking. That's wild.
His reasoning was he wanted the spotlight to be on Kim because that was her first Met Gala, so he was just
Yeah.
chill.
$40 Dickie suit.
The
What year was
Eisenhower,
this?
bro. The Dickies Eisenhower jacket.
I ain't doing that. That's wild.
I don't even know.
It's not even a good Dickies fucking jacket. Could have been
Carhartt over
better.
Dickies all day.
Yo, Kanye, yo, I don't care what anybody says, man. He's still the GOAT when it comes to just putting on regular shit. Like I seen him wearing some black Tims the other day, chilling. Like he's just like, I like this shit. I don't care. You know.
I will say there's been a lot of things, especially if it's something that you were on before he was on, that he'll wear and then he'll make it difficult. Well, he used to make it difficult for you to then wear because everybody got to get it now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He did that shit with
Nah.
Ultra Boost.
Yeah.
Ultra Boost,
Yeah.
people think Kanye started the Ultra Boost. Man, Ultra Boost was
Oh,
out like a year before
sure.
Kanye West wore it. And then when he wore those triple whites, done done.
Jordan ones, bro. He's the reason why Jordan ones became popular.
Yeah, him and Virgil out there, Jordan 1s. What was Virgil wearing? Jordan like 6s at that runway show. He was the
And the
first person I saw wear white cement 4s that didn't make me hate him. Because I hate white shoes for real. But when I saw him at Amber Rose and he was
oh,
wearing that black tee with those white 4s, I said, damn.
and he did that. Well, no, this is Virgil. Virgil wore Viotech Dunks, and he's part of him and I guess Travis Scott. I don't know who. Wait, who was the one that made regular Dunks popular? Was it
I would
like
say Travis made the SBs go crazy.
SBs
The
for
old
sure?
SBs go
What about
crazy.
regular Dunks? What celebrity was wearing regular Dunks and like?
Bro, I just remember 2019 Viotex came out. I wanted some for Christmas. My girlfriend at the time, she was like, yo, these was kind of hard to get, but I got them for you. It got
It's my
me into
favorite Dunk.
regular dunks again. And then when I heard they was coming out with the Syracuse ones, like the regular college ones, I still had the mentality of, all right, I'll spend like $105 to get these. And out of
Oh,
nowhere, they
yo,
was
your
just
face is
impossible to
halfway.
get.
You gotta move over.
Oh,
Your
my
face
bad.
is halfway out the thing. I just
My
noticed
bad,
that.
my bad, my bad.
Yeah, like
The Illuminati was coming for me.
I know you're gonna have half a face and thing. But yeah. Like Dunks. I can't recall what
I
celebrity
think
made
like
Dunks.
it was like I think maybe it was like cultural osmosis since Travis wore SBs because the average person that wasn't following Nike Dunks would didn't know the difference between SBs and regular Dunks.
At all.
So when they saw Nike coming out with the ugly duckling pack, they was just like, "Oh, these are the same shoes Travis wearing." They didn't differentiate the dunk between the SB. Plus, it was the pandemic and things were easily accessible because everyone had extra money. Everyone's in the house anyway. They was going down these rabbit holes. ShoeTube was popping, so everybody was reviewing dunks. Like it was just a perfect storm for the dunk to catch fire again.
Yeah. Do you think
And
they'll ever come back as like a essential piece of footwear? The regular Dunk, I mean.
Nike will have to do a lot of work on their end to start pulling them from being as accessible. They just
That's
too
true.
many, and I think Nike like the fact that they're easily accessible because the people who have FOMO can go back and get those college dunks for their proper retail. Teenage kids gonna buy whatever they want, and parents gonna love it because oh, they only $80, $90, 100 if I get them
Now
at full
they're gonna
retail.
start going down. Yeah.
And it's a
Yeah. I
ubiquitous
remember.
shoe. It's the same way people just. I think Nike want the pandas to be like the next Chuck or old school. They want people to be like, oh, I wreck my pandas. I'm gonna get another pair.
I still not
Yeah.
have put a pair of Pandas on in my whole life. I have 3 pairs sitting on ice.
Pandas bought me a PS5 back in the day. The way I was flipping them.
Oh, I never could get them, man. I think no, actually, before the hype died down, I got 1 pair retail, and I was
I
like, "Oh, these are
never,
mine."
and I'm not a reseller. I never intended to flip them. Every time I got a pair, I said, finally got a pair of pandas. And right when I was gonna go put them on, somebody would offer me a price for them that I just couldn't deny. I was like, shit. I had like
Like,
2 or 3 pair, and I
how
never
much you
got to
setting
wear
up
any of
selling them
them.
for?
The cheapest one I sold was like for 210.
Shit, yeah, I got when they were like 250, but I was holding it because I was like, I want my pair. I'm gonna wear these one day, which I never did, and then I ended up getting more, and then the price kept going down.
Shout out Greg. Greg said that's like his number one sneaker. He said it's the most
Yeah, it's a good shoe.
like it's like the most plug and play anywhere type of sneaker.
It is, or white Ultra Boost.
I remember when White Ultra Boost was a struggle to get.
Nah, man, when they retroed them things, I have like 4 different types, models, and everything. They had all different types of retro models.
Them 1.0 days was a struggle, man. I wanted a pair of those solar yellow and solar orange ones so bad.
People is weird. Doug.
Ultra Boost is 10 years old now.
It's 10. They came out in 2015.
The 1.0.
Oh, that's interesting.
Boost might have been out before that, but I know the Ultra Boost.
Yeah, I remember Kanye was wearing the Boost.
People think Ultra Boost was the first Boost shoe, and it wasn't. It was like the Pure Boost or something like that.
Yeah, that's what Kanye was wearing. Opportunity,
Now Kanye West wearing swastikas.
Nah, man, he changed it up, man. We back on the Jesus wave. You know what I'm saying?
Was it true that he had a choir circle at the courtroom for Diddy?
I hope
I
so.
don't know about that.
Then he needs it.
I heard they dropped the rape stuff from his lawsuit.
Dude, that's like 2 weeks ago, bro.
Shit, okay. I just saw a post on it, man. I don't know nothing,
just see
bro.
that. We was talking about that 2 weeks ago when I mean, the verdict is out, right?
Now I know the verdict. We talked about that last time.
Okay. Oh, we just got hit up for a brand deal.
What? Raycon wireless earbuds. Let's go.
Asking about luxury street shanty tailors. Oh, never mind. Oh, this is about. Never mind. It's not. I thought it was another brand deal. We got 2 brand deals that I never responded back to. I'm gonna send us some like that. You know those Instagram things where they sell like those little 2-piece like short and shirt things.
Oh,
Yeah, they were like, what would you guys like?
No thanks.
I played myself and bought one of those ones. I bought a 2XL. Well, no, it was an extra large pair of these pants. They were like these crochet knit pants. They look super cool. They do look cool. I have them in the back here. I bought them in an extra large, right? Them shits was a medium when I got them in the mail. Yeah, I couldn't even get them up. They didn't even fit past my thighs. I was like, this is an extra large? What the fuck?
Crochet anything, tops, bottoms. They always, anybody that's looking out for their customers will tell you, yeah, you probably want to size up. There's no forgiveness in this material.
I'm telling you, I probably had to go at least 3X maybe on that to size up. I got them in an X. And then I'm like, who do I return these to?
It was like,
I got it off an Instagram ad that went to a Shopify page.
Oh, you stuck with them joints, brother.
I know. And I was looking and I was like, I emailed them, off the strip. I was just like, yo, they don't fit right. What do I do? And I got a response back, but I was like, fuck.
They said lose weight and then blocked you.
They in my closet right now, man. I'm looking. I like them too. I wish I could wear them, but whatever. So I've been fooled by that twice. I bought like a short, like a knit, like short. And not t-shirt, like a nice shirt set. Because I mean, you see the guys and things. It looks like some good basic wear. Like, oh, this is cool. I'll just rock it. When I go, if I want to look nice, go outside and walk the dog or something like that. And then it comes in the mail. And it's all like fits awkward or it just doesn't look like it did in the ad. I learned that I'll stick to Polo and Supreme and Kirkland. That's it.
Supreme, they done, man. This is the end of spring summer 25.
Last week's drop was weak.
Yeah, I don't know. Everyone was criticizing them for that. They was like, look,
it was like 3 things.
They was like, why didn't you include that with last week's drop?
But they put out like 4 or 5 things or something like that. I don't even know.
So
I looked at it. And
I guess this week is gonna be like sale. There's no
sale. If they have anything left.
I'm gonna go grab some essentials and grab some socks again.
Supreme socks?
Yeah, before they shut the website. That's one thing I will say from the Hanes collab. The socks hold up pretty well.
Yeah, I know. I got a bunch of them. I don't really wear long socks like that.
Yeah, they got the gray ones this season, so I need to get a couple more gray pair.
Oh, gray ones. Whatever. I can't be wasting money anymore, man. You're spending too much on bullshit.
You can't be wasting money anymore is the funniest shit I've heard today. And I did quite a bit of laughing today. So
I'll be wasting money, bro.
What are you talking about? You bought some shit from Union just so you didn't have to pay the shipping fee.
Yo, the shipping was cheaper than the item.
Nah, I'm not about to lie though. You'll rack some shit up on Union, especially when they have a little sale. You'll feel good about it, and then you go to that shop page and the shipping like $25. And like, bitch.
Yo, even if the shipping was $5, I'm gonna put extra stuff on the cart. And whenever I buy Supreme, it's like you have to spend $250, and I just want a hoodie. Like I'll go there and I'll just want the hoodie. I'm like, damn. I go back. I'm like, all right, let me get these socks. Oh, look, they got a can opener with a Supreme logo on it. Let me get that. I start putting like cheap shit in the cart, like thinking that I'm saving money just to justify it, and I end up spending like $400. And then
that's why I hate when it's a week when I only want one item. Like You like, all right, man, I need this Dave Blunt tee. It's what, $45 and shipping 15. You like, fuck.
I wore the polo that they had, the number 7. I bought. They had a couple of weeks ago. That shit was dope. Fit nice. Nice color. Got a couple compliments on it at the family reunion this
I
weekend.
was digging through this pile of clothes I was about to give away. And I said, let me double check. See, now I do this thing where I don't check because I'll go, nope, I'm going to get attached to something and I'll pull it out and it defeats the purpose. Why did I secretly have this shit in that pile, bro? My Tyler tee.
Oh,
I would have been pissed if I forgot
I
I
got the
didn't.
gray one. I should sell that. I have so much shit. I have a whole stack of shit behind me that needs to go up on G.O.A.T. So I can get rid of it.
Oh, I don't, have I ever sold anything on Go?
Really? Where do you sell your stuff? On
StockX
StockX only?
or local? Like, I'm not a big reseller. Like, if I sell something, it's only because I legitimately made a mistake and like, why did I buy this? Or it don't fit like I wanted it to. And the store itself won't take a return. Or I've bullshitted too long and they're like, yeah, bro, you missed the return window.
Yeah.
Like if I do a sale of stuff that I own on like Depop or eBay, I always like, I'm like, it's a steal price to the point where it's like, hey brother, I'm just trying to recoup a little loss and get rid of some shit. It's really for space and decluttering reasons why I sell shit. I know somebody left a comment on one of the
Facts.
videos. I can't remember on what platform was it, TikTok or YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
They were like, because we were talking about the resale of an item because that's a part of the culture. Like, get over it. And they were like, you guys are fucking resellers. And I'm like, do you not know who hosting this podcast? This man is all about buying a bunch of shit. Like, what are you talking about?
Why are
You
we
don't
talking about
watch this
reselling shit?
program.
Speaking of so remember I told you about the KNet people. Remember that? It was
Can't.
couple episodes ago. So I saw an ad for them. They're like these people. It's a new application that lets you connect to every selling platform.
It sounds familiar.
Remember I said, like, I'll pull up the ad. I mean, well, I think let's watch it because I want you guys to.
So you're able to access what, StockX, Go, eBay.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty
Yeah.
smart. Shit.
No,
Once I stop.
actually.
Oh
So I
yeah.
met with them.
I
Let me
know
see.
when Brendan Dunn and them had relaunched Soul Collector app, they claimed that was one of the biggest benefits. I never downloaded it, but you could check the marketplace on every major market when you're looking up a shoe. I wonder if that
Now, well,
app is still up.
this thing listed it, but I'll tell you the caveat to this. Let me just show you real quick. This guy's endorsing it. Now, I never liked this kid's YouTube channel, but this is the guy who outed that reseller who pissed
Oh
off
yeah,
somebody at a.
that
Yeah,
dude
that's
that
how he
ripped
got
them off.
famous.
I remember
Yeah,
that
and
kid.
he was like, he got all like, oh, it don't exist anymore. He got all, it's like,
Can barely hear it.
mm-hmm. So I'm not gonna get too much into the video, but basically what he said, they take shoes from people like other resellers or
Retailer and stuff.
retailers or whatever, or people that sell, and they list them for you, and you set the price through their website. So you could say, I want to sell this shoe at $200 across every platform, and it tells you the updated price and sends you an alert. So it's like, okay, if it's $199 and you're willing to let it go for $199, you could undercut, right? And just sell it right away. And then once it sells, they take it off the other platforms for you. So it could be on Poison, eBay, whatnot, whatever, and G.O.A.T. And then if it sells on StockX, they take it off the other platforms, so you don't have to worry about getting penalized. And since they have premium seller accounts with all these things, you get the lowest like fee.
Yeah,
So
you
on
get the little
StockX, they're at
tax.
8. Yeah, they get 8%. Because it was funny because he showed me an example and he listed a shoe on there. and he had me list a shoe, and I was like, "Oh, I get more on StockX than I get on G.O.A.T for this." And he's like, "Yeah, because StockX has lower fees if you sell a lot more on there, and we have that premium account." And I was like, "Oh, that's a benefit." The only caveat to this whole thing is that you have to send them your inventory. So meaning they have to warehouse it. So they do the shit. You they send you a shipping label. You put all your shit in a big box, or you send them a whole bunch of boxes with all your stuff. They warehouse it, and then they sell it for you. And then after that, if it sells, just like G.O.A.T or whoever, they take a small fee on top. So they sell it for your price, and then take like $5 and they put it in their pocket. Now, I told the guy I was uncomfortable with that business model because, like any consignment shop, and I told him, look what just happened to 2J's Kicks and all these other motherfuckers who went out of business. Like, if I'm putting my shit in your warehouse, I saw your warehouse. There's like millions of shoes in there. Like, what the fuck? Like, if I send you a bunch of ISPA and all this other shit, how am I supposed to get my shit back if you guys go under? He's like, oh, don't worry. But I'm like, nah, I'm worried about that shit. And then,
That's a big worry, fool. Don't worry
Yeah.
about it. What the fuck?
well, yeah, that is a big worry. But I was like, why don't you guys just do this where you let the person connect to your software and do all the shit, and you just take a $5 fee and let them ship the shoe on their own.
Or do some soul steal shit and charge them a membership to get access to your app, which then, like you said, gives them a digital link to sell at that high seller level to avoid those premiums that StockX, G.O.A.T, whatever would charge them.
I think
Pay
that's
the
the same thing I
convenience.
just. Oh yeah,
Yeah, that's what
yeah.
I'm saying. Same thing you said. Yeah, like, but I'm just saying, like, instead of
Excuse
like
me.
getting charged per sale, maybe they have like a blanket membership fee in order to use our service, in order for us to take your shit down, give us X amount of dollars a month, which you know how people like, here's your option. You could either give us bread per sale or just pay a flat rate fee a month depending on how frequently you sell stuff. Like if you don't sell a lot, maybe you'll take your little percentage off the top each time I sell. But if you wanted to clear your backlog, you could pay a membership fee for a month and have unlimited access, and it'll reduce the fee that they take out on top because you're already paying this premium for a membership. Like that. Hey man, I ain't trying to give them no free game, but hey,
It doesn't matter. I think they
holla at
thought
me.
about all these things, but I think that their warehousing model is cool if it gets stuff off your hands. Like I was considering, and I was like, man, I'll just send them all these fucking shoes I don't want to look at no more.
That
And
warehouse model is cool if I could pull the 2Js and pull up on them if some fugazi shit happen. But
I
if
don't know
it's,
where they
yeah,
located
I
in
don't know where the
Canada
fuck
or
that
some shit. I
warehouse.
don't
Oh
know.
hell no, I ain't doing that.
I don't know. I told homie, I was like, you should do this, and he was like, yeah, we're thinking about it. I'm like, you should do it because it'll make it easier for you to sell to me. Dude, we had a whole like video conference. This is a cool guy. I forgot his name. Oh, Chester. His name's Chester. I'm looking at
That's
this.
an interesting name.
Yeah, Puerto
Shout out
Rican kid or
Chester.
something.
Chester,
Yeah.
come on the
Shout
show.
out to Chester from K-Net. And shout out to the Asian kid who, Dejeen Park, who
Wait, the
I don't
Asian
like
kid is
him.
not Chester. He's
No, Asian
using
kid's not Chester. He's one of
Chester.
their brand ambassadors, or he's
Okay,
like
so Chester
or he's one
using
of
the
the.
Asian kid who got clout, ass clout, to move this platform further.
No, Chester's one of the sellers. Like he sells for them. Like he helps,
Oh, so
close deals and shit.
he's not the head honcho guy.
I don't think so. No, he's probably one of the
Okay.
homies that's helping like
So
sell.
he's the shoe surgeon to whoever the head honcho 2Js is.
Something like that, yeah. But I
Okay.
think these guys are smarter than that. But I also feel like,
Now I'm
you
not saying
know,
they like the same. I was just drawing the comparison, like what their
yeah.
relationship is to the company.
I never, yeah. I don't know how you guys feel. I've never consigned a shoe or
Never.
anything like that, so I'm not going to sit here and pretend like it's not a bad business model. But then I also look at like how some of these horror stories, like Flight Club, no, these not hard. I mean, I guess not. Flight Club was fine. Like like 2J's Kicks or any of those stores that went out of business that were hot during the pandemic.
My
You know what I mean?
homie all used to live off Broad Street. He used to consign with Round Two a lot. Like if you could, hey, I've actually sold it on my own, or this has been here too long, or you feel a little weird. If it's the place you can go and pick it up, no problem. I don't see the problem. Especially, it's an opportunity for your product to get eyes on it. Because if you try to sell something independently on your own, like you said, your seller level is low, so the premium is gonna be high.
Mm-hmm.
Or you got 200 followers and nobody's gonna look at you when you post it on your story, as opposed to this store that's got 15K views per story. It's more visibility, faster sale. Consignment is not a bad idea.
Shit,
I
if we
definitely
have
agree
big,
with that.
yeah. Big enough following, we start like charging people for Instagram posts just so they can sell their shoes.
Hey,
Yeah, I'm like when I was in Cali, we didn't charge people for posting stuff, but the store I worked at, they had people coming in consignment. It
Mhm.
was communicated easily; they could just pull up on us. So in that terms, like yeah, I would definitely agree doing it that way, but only that
Yeah.
way.
yeah, if this whole trusting some random guy states a way to put some shoes of mine in their warehouse, and then you also got to worry about the finicky authentication products of some of these big companies. What happens if, okay, I send them the shoe, it's a little older shoe, so it might have signs of wear based off time. They send it to StockX. StockX go, nah, no go, it don't pass. What's the next step? Like, y'all gonna send it right back to me? Y'all gonna try to get on another platform? What we doing? Do I gotta pay the return shipping fee to get it to me? Since they was like, hey, look, didn't pass StockX, so we're gonna send it back. I gotta eat that L, or like, how we doing this?
Yeah,
Raises a lot of questions,
it does.
but
Well,
I'm pretty sure they got it all figured out.
I mean, they're
Hope
moving units, man. I know that like doing it that way, if you could list everything on all those platforms, is great. I used the what was it called? The one that StockX put out of business. The Scout. I have that app.
I don't even
Uh,
remember that one.
you never heard? Yo, it was great while it lasted.
Whew,
It helped.
ever.
Huh? What you say?
No, I haven't heard Scout in forever.
Yeah, they went out of business maybe a year and a half, 2 years ago. StockX bought them up because they were making it hard for them. They basically did the same. They did what they're doing, but the app would list the shoes and you put the price in there. eBay. It had eBay, Goat, StockX. What was another popular like Flight Club? I think all types of different platforms. You could log in and post them all across the board. I don't know if it unlisted them after you sold them because I never actually. I used it to catalog my shoes. I didn't use it to sell on there. I think I had my StockX account linked to it, but it never listed anything. I never had it listed. I just scanned my shoes and put them in there for inventory. So,
Whatever happened to that platform, it was kind of blowing up that they were letting people rent shoes.
oh my god, that's the stupidest shit ever.
I
That's
can't
gone,
remember.
bro. They're
Yeah,
gone.
it
I forgot
was.
what they were called. I know what you're
Fuck, I
saying
can't
though.
remember. Well, I remember when that shit first came out, I was like, you guys gotta be
Yo,
fucking
who the
kidding me.
fucking renting shoes, yo? You got to be
They
really.
thought that was be
You
a
heard
good
about? You know
idea.
what I'm talking about, Trez? Yo,
Nah,
that
I
shit
never
is
heard of that one.
dog.
They
You go
they
to their
started to pick
website.
up some steam because they was getting like people that I follow as brand ambassadors and shit. I said, oh my god, bro.
No, I mean they wasted a lot of some investors' money because number one, you're gonna so they had levels of types of shoes. It could be slightly worn, dead stock. So you'd pay more to rent a dead stock shoe. And the prices were stupid. Like if you want a Travis Scott high, like that was like the shoe of the like at the time on this, or Travis Scott, the Mocha Low Travis Scott. They would rent it out to you for like $40 a day or some shit like that. I'm like, why don't you just buy the shoe at that point? If you're gonna rent it, and then they have these cleaning instructions. You gotta spray it with this and scrub it with that and send it back. And if there's any extra marks on it, you gotta pay a little more for this or that. And I'm like, where does it end? You know what I mean? Just fucking buy the shoe. And then you get the shoe, man. What if you wear the one that's slightly worn? You got some other niggas dirty feet and you're putting on some other motherfucker's shoes. Like, what
Yeah,
the
they
fuck
eventually
is
got to a
that?
point they was letting people just straight up buy from them too. It was
Yeah, that was the
I did not
dumbest shit
know.
I ever seen in my life, yo. I'm like, you gotta be that. Like, I heard of like rent a centers and shit like that. Like renting a TV to watch the Super Bowl, like a big screen TV, is one thing. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna spend $125 and then you have to bring it back, or they have to, like whatever. Like I've seen that done. Some people don't have all the funds in the world to do, have nice things like that. But sneakers, seriously, dog, just put
I'm
on
just
some
trying to
white
think
on
of all the
whites.
niggas
You'll
I
be all
know
right.
that are gonna take the shoes and are not gonna return them. So I
Oh, they
don't know
got your
how that
credit
went.
card, bro. They're gonna charge your credit card if you don't return.
It was a story that I saw today where a shop let a kid they finessed them. I'm like, ooh, student loans gonna love you when you get older. But they let a kid finance a Labubu for $2 for 80 months. Dead ass.
That's got
And
to be fake. That was some AI generated
it looked
content.
real. Looked real.
It's
Cause it can't it had
crazy.
a video with it. I was just like,
How are they
that's
gonna let a
nuts.
kid find it? They don't have a credit score. They're not
I'm
even old
pretty
enough to
sure the
finance
kid parents finance it. All right, son, I'm gonna teach you
for
some
$2.
responsibility.
Labubus are $20 though.
80 months.
Well, I know some of the more rare packs resale shops selling from the $60 to $80 range, but I'm like, bitch, what is the interest rate? 80
We said
months for
$2.
$2? Yeah, so $160 essentially.
Was it an open box, you Labubu? What are we talking
I
about?
think it was a closed box. I saved the story. I could send it
So
to you. The
how is
shit was
it? No, that
crazy.
don't sound right because a Labubu retails a blend.
But he was in a
$20.
resale shop, so you know they're gonna sell it for like that $60 to $80 premium. That's the
Wait, you just
average
said for
rate.
$2 though.
Yeah, $2 a month for 80 months.
Oh, $2 a month. You didn't say
Oh
that.
yeah, $2 a month for 80 months. Yeah.
Yo, half your faces is still out of the picture,
Oh
bro.
shit.
Niggas
So,
gonna be
are you like
been
shifting?
buying this up for
away?
6 years.
He's like moving around. Yeah, like yeah, bro. Yo, that's crazy. $2 a month, and it's probably like 80% interest. So you know they get you with these interest rates now, especially on like because I have a business line of credit. This is how they fuck you.
That's what
Let me
they
explain you how they fuck you.
that's what the credit card companies love to see coming, bro. Somebody who just
No,
signed on
it's
the dotted
actually
line.
business lines of credit are. I don't think they're a scam, but if you need money in a crunch, so I've used it before. So I got like a $50,000 line of credit, right? So I would, if I needed cash, like to make payroll or something, and they charge you a 1% interest rate, and you're like, oh, that's pretty good, 1%. It's not 1% of the
What you borrowed.
annually. It's 1% of what you borrowed per month. So if I took out 50,000, what's 1% of 50,000? Real quick, who knows? 100, is it?
1,000?
Yeah. I don't even know that. Let me look. Let me
think
pull
it'd
out
be
the
50.
calculator.
50 or 500, one of those two.
He said 50 or 500. No, it's like okay. I got a calculator. So 50,000 times point oh. I think it's 0.01, right? Yeah. $500 a month. Okay, if you took out a $50,000 loan from them, right, and you set a term of 2 years to pay it back, they charge you 1% of that $50,000 every month.
Oh nah.
Fuck.
Like yeah, that's crazy.
50. Yeah. So I didn't realize it. Well, I did. Well, one time I took a extended loan out. This is like 2 years ago, or a year. No, it was a year ago. I took like a 6 month term because I was like, I just want to, I don't want to pay a lot every month, and I'll pay it all off when I get the bread. I saw the two first interest rate payments were crazy. I was like, why is it $400 a month in interest? That's crazy. I was like, what the fuck? I called him. I was like, yo, it's 1% a month of the total that you took out. So I'm like, damn.
That's a hitter.
And
bro.
and it doesn't matter how much you pay it down. You're still paying like that interest. So
if you're on your last
term,
payment, you're still paying 1% of that $50,000 credit.
then the last payment could be literally $2, and you're still paying $500.
That's
Crazy. So I'm like, damn, I gotta pay. I learned my lesson from that shit. So if I do take out one of those business lines of credit or whatever, I make sure I pay it back quickly.
ASAP Rocky, boy.
Yeah, so it's wild. And I took out a bunch of those things just so I have them. Just in case I want to say fuck it. I'm gonna pull out like 100, 200, 150, 450, whoever gave me the business line of credit. If I say fuck it and want to just take out all this money and kill myself, then there you go. But yeah, you could rack up. I saw the thing. The guy sent me I asked them recently because I was, like Truz knows this, we're building our platform and stuff, so I got to fund it. So I'm thinking like, all right, if money slows down, I'm going to have some cash on hand. So I signed up for a new one, and the guy sent me the terms, and if I took out the max loan, and it was like if I took out how much did they give me? 53,000, right? So I took out 53,000 and wanted to pay it back over a year. I'd end up giving them back 72 grand if I did a 1 year loan. That's crazy. I might as well just go get a bank loan. And then bank loans, they don't want to, like bank loans, they don't give out bank loans no more. Like that, you have to have your business has to be like generating tons of not tons like
Solid
super
revenue.
Cash positive. Yeah, solid revenue. We don't we do like high 6 figures every year, but razor thin margins. So that's more of a risk. So there's a lot you got to think about with business. They don't just throw money like they used to, unless you get an investor. It sucks, but it should be, I guess, better. We'll
That's
see.
why a majority of businesses struggle to and fail in the first
It's a
5 years,
shit,
bro.
dog. It's a struggle. If I didn't have like my little 9 to 5 thing that's fairly easy to do, I wouldn't have a business. I wouldn't even want to because I can't pay myself. Shit, I haven't paid myself since 2023. I
Damn,
think for my business, but it's not like I need the money. But everybody else is just working, so I have to make sure everybody else gets their thing
you have to pay your
while we
people.
figure out.
True shit.
Yeah, we gotta figure that shit out. But it's still alive and running a business. And I can only imagine like what J2 Kicks is going through with this shit. Like once you get underwater, like that bad,
Hard to get up. That's why a lot of people
bro.
go for the bankruptcy route.
Might as well, yeah. But that fucks you up too, because you could lose a lot of shit, man. If you don't get a good deal, you could lose your house, and then your credit is bad, so nobody will ever give you a loan.
No more
You know what I
businesses
mean?
after that.
Unless people want to invest in you. But I don't think the only people that get that is like Donald Trump and them motherfuckers be
But I
scamming, just
will
taking money.
say, based off his specific situation, as far as the reception of the people that have shopped with him and stuff like that, especially considering how they think Shoe Surgeon is a scum in all of this, I can see somebody investing in them in the future if this don't go his way.
I think they're both scum.
Mm.
Like not
I wouldn't
the
call 2J's a scum. Definitely call him dumb, but I wouldn't call him
I'll
scum.
call. I'll no, because he's part of the problem. He was always part of the problem because he was late on consigners. He lived the lifestyle that he wanted to live. Bro. He didn't have to buy 3 houses and drive around a Bentley bodega truck. He didn't need to do all that shit. Like all that shit was bought on the business. Don't believe what he was saying. He was making like everything was coming from their business accounts, and this is before and after even when he had access to the cash. Like you see that type of money coming in, but don't understand like how to spend and then do
Maintain it.
taxes and
Yeah.
all that shit. You can get fucked up. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Like my business like I'm terrible with taxes. My business has always been taken care of. My regular taxes though are fucked because I make way more money than they take out of my paycheck. So it's like I owe money at the end of the year. Last year, this past like 2023, I owed about 40 grand, and that had nothing to do with the
Sheesh.
business. Nothing to do with the
Sheesh.
business.
Jesus.
Yeah. So this year, well, I don't know. Last couple of years have been pretty good. So I'm like, I don't, like I can understand paying taxes, but at the extent of like if you're making millions of dollars a year and have operations and all that shit, and you don't know how to keep cash on hand, and you have a profitable business, because bro, if you're selling those Panda Dunks for $400 a pair to tourists and shit in the Vegas Strip, you're making money. You know
Hell
what I
yeah.
mean? So margins can't be
Yeah.
that tight. You know what I mean? Minimum wage in Nevada is much lower than it is over here, and then motherfuckers working in a fucking shoe store. Nah, man, you ain't gotta have no skills for that. You ain't no highly skilled worker. You making less than $15 an hour. I would bet like most of his employees making 12, 13 at the most an hour. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they had
Well,
those nice stores and stuff, man. Man, his investors probably pissed, unless they got all their money back early. You know,
who knows?
that's what it
He
is.
don't even know. He just,
Yeah.
like you said, handshake deal. I remember Joe Freshgoods was talking to Complex Media on his first deal he did with Adidas. And he said it was basically a quick little meeting in the hotel room, handshake. And he wasn't going, woe with me. He used that as fuel to go. So when I signed with New Balance like he did and signed with Sprite like he did and all these other companies going forward, his lesson to himself was don't do that shit again.
Mm-hmm.
And straight like that, like a handshake deal, whether somebody you know and can trust, money changes everything. I had a conversation with my father about that today, actually. Money can change family.
Mm-hmm.
So some random guy who's doing shady deals on his own end want to do a handshake deal with you. Dumb. And number two, you never do 50-50 because you won't have the power dynamic in the situation. 51-49 at the very least. Because you do 50-50, it's that classic phrase, your word against mine.
Yeah.
Fucked. That's
I
why
was
you
in
have a
a
board. That's why you have chairs. That's why you have shit like that.
Yeah. That's why back in 2021 I split. I had a partnership. This is before I knew any of y'all. My business was a partnership with another guy, and we just decided to go 50-50. And I took care of all the paperwork and everything because I've run a business before. I had my own little consulting thing. So he's like, cool. He's a friend of mine too. I mentored him, like got him his first job and all this other shit. And he kind of motivated me to get into like starting an agency and all this shit. So we started it. I started racking up clients. Like I got like 3 or 4 clients, and then within our first year, we booked a big one that was bringing in tons of money. And it was cool. I was like, oh yeah, we're gonna expand. And then the record label shit came along, so we started getting this money from RCA, bro. Like that first 2 years of doing this shit with RCA was crazy. So by the end, like towards the end of 2021, I was sitting here like looking at the numbers, and I'm like, yo, I'm splitting money with this guy. He ain't bringing no money. He don't talk to nobody, and he's talking about claiming half of this shit. And I was like, yo, this don't even make sense. This is my homie, like mind you, bro. Little brother type of shit, like mentor, all this shit. And this is where I advise all of y'all. This is when you do business with friends and family. Like, you got to be careful because you don't understand. If they don't understand, like, what the bottom line is and just expect to be taken care of because they're your homie, it's not like that. That's why I always demand work from everybody if I'm paying you or not. Like, we decided to split everything down the middle. So there's about, I'm going to be very transparent here because we were kind of smaller back then, about maybe like about 100K in the bank, right? And a little more than that actually. And I offered him as a buyout, just to split half that money, right? Just to walk away. Just like, nah, I don't want to do business with you. And I was being nice. I was being nice. I could have just said we don't have to do nothing. He turned that down. This is how stupid this nigga is, yo. We don't talk no more, so I can say this stupid shit. Drake just posted a new video. We should react to it now so we get up first.
Facts.
He just did a video for Supermax.
Okay.
But yeah, so I did all this, and then where'd Kari go?
I don't know. He just popped out like a couple seconds ago.
Oh, it's on the plot twist. All right. Yeah. So Trez, I put all this effort in, and I told homie, I was like, I want to buy. I'll buy you out for half the money that's left in this bank account, and then you just it's not the real video. It's him in the truck. What was it though? Hold on a second. I don't know. Oh, it's just him listening to that bullshit in the car. Never mind. Anyway, so we're going back and forth, and then I was like, you know what? If you want to prove yourself, I'm gonna put a contract in front of you, and this is what you have to do to get it to wherever. So he, and this is where it's like, and I wasn't even being shady. I was very upfront. Put together this list. I put together a thing where I retain 60% of the company. He keeps 40% on paper. He has to work his way up to getting back to 50%, meaning closing clients and all this other shit, right? He signs it. And I tell him, okay, when are you going to sign? So I set up a thing where we have a meeting every week. Mind you, at this point, I don't even want to talk to him. We've had shouting matches on the phone. Like, I'm like, yo, I don't like you. And I literally told him, I don't like you anymore. Like, this you're really, I offered you a bunch of money just to go away. And we're still cool, but I don't want to work with you anymore because it doesn't make any sense. Like, I'm bringing in this huge client. You don't do any of the work for it. So he's like, nah, I want to prove myself, whatever. Like, this is on some shit. He was just like, kind of, what's the word? He felt bad, I guess, or wanted to redeem himself. And it would hurt because, like, if you feel like, and I don't know if you guys ever done business with a friend, but when you're close to somebody and you think that they're like your brother and shit like that, and then you do some hard shit, like try to like show them what the real world is like, and they don't get it. Because like when you're comfortable, the nigga was making more, like he was making like 200 something grand a year and all this shit. And then and I put you with the company that you're at. I did all this stuff with them. But then now you're telling me that I don't feel like I want to do business with you and I want to walk away. And you're headlocking me into a situation where I have to keep bringing money in to grow this. And you want to still keep half of it and do nothing? He didn't understand that concept, bro. Like Kari, and this is what I tell. It's the same way I handle Sean, any of y'all, like with the podcast thing. Even you, Trez, when it comes down to it. If y'all ain't not to say you have to put 100%. This is more so my dream than anybody else's, right? So I'm willing to invest in that, right? Right? Yeah, full chance. I pay Trez because Trez he works with us, right? And Mike gets paid. Car, you don't get paid. You're just talent. But we go ahead until we're monetized.
I see how they treat me, right?
But you know,
Nah, I
the
get
thing
you.
is, once the channels and everything are monetized, you can get broken off with a very fair amount for the talent that you bring, and we'll talk about that when it's there. And I'm very, very generous when it comes to making sure that the people that make it happen are taken care of. Everybody knows that about me. But like when you don't do shit and expect to get paid,
Don't
what
work.
the fuck is that? Come on.
That's a
Like
handle.
that didn't make no damn sense. So me and homies is like literally arguing and shit. So he signs this piece of paper that says he has to prove himself, and he's willing to give me 60% of the company, and he keeps 40 until he works his way up. And I gave him like 6 months to do it, right? Basically to the end of the year. Contracts like so. He finally brings the client to the table. And at this point, like, I'm just livid. Like, I don't even want to talk to this dude. Every time I talk to him, I'm yelling at him, right? And I'm like, okay, you book something? Put them on the phone with me. We got to talk. I got to talk to this new client. He's scared to have me talk to them. And I'm like, oh, I thought we partners. I put you in the room with RCA. I put you in the room with these agencies, Afropunk. Bro, like, they didn't know him from a fucking hole in the wall. And the crazy shit this nigga was doing, let me tell you. So this is why I cut him off. Like, we're having client calls, right? With like this, I can recall us talking to Afropunk one time. This nigga forgot to mute the thing, and he's vacuuming in the background or doing laundry or something. Like I could hear him washing dishes. Like we were onboarding a new account manager, and he was like washing dishes. I could hear it, and I'm like, "What the fuck are you doing, bro?"
I just can't wait.
This can't, yeah. Right. Like, and I'm like, what are you doing? And then not paying attention, and then like when he wants to participate, like it's like you can't. And this is one thing I learned about people. Like, I understand like talent and everything. This guy is good at what he does, but he didn't understand the mentality it takes to kind of run, not to be a leader, because I think everybody has a leadership gene in them. They just don't utilize it the right way. They're either too nice or too hard on people or whatever. There's a balance that has to be taken, and also an understanding that you have to be at the top of your game regardless of what you do, or like your schedule or whatever. I know you got a regular job, but so do I. You know what I mean? I know you do this on the weekend, but so do I. I know you have, but you're so comfortable right now. You're comfortable with, you're making like $250,000 a year, chilling in your house, doing whatever with your girl and traveling, doing all that shit. And you think this little increment, because this is where I made a mistake too. Like, we weren't spending any money. This is why we stacked so much money. So I was like, all right, next we're going to do company trip. Let's go to Vegas. We go to Vegas, right? Stay at the nice hotel. Everybody, the rental car is on me. Oh, we're getting the day beds with the champagne, all that shit. All in the company. All the company. Mind you, this is my money, the money I'm bringing in, right? Spend like $12,000, $13,000 on a trip to Vegas with him and his girl and my wife. We're chilling. We're all having fun and shit. Every time we go out to dinner, put on the car. Get the lobster. Go ahead. Go ahead, man. We're making money. We got to spend some of this money. Come on, let's do it. Let's have some fun. You can bring in some money, though, right? Man. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then like we it's just a vision, like just a different way, like the different paths that we took. So yeah, after all that shit, after this whole thing, when I'm like, yo, let me talk to this client, he sends me an email the next week. He's like, with a formal resignation letter, like, I'm sorry, I'm gonna, I'm resigning, I'm done, blah blah blah. And then the last conversation we actually had, he had the audacity to ask me if that deal for giving him half the bread was still on the table.
Definitely not.
It was good. That 50 grand.
I laughed at this nigga, yo.
That
I
shit
laughed.
is under
I was
the
like,
table.
wait,
It's
you want half
propping the
this
messed
money?
up table leg up at this point.
So, are you want this? You still wait? I offered you half the money just to walk away gracefully. We'll still be friends. You go start your own business. You can do whatever the fuck you want with that. Buy a car. You know what I'm saying? Just buy a plane ticket, go to a Diddy party, whatever the fuck you want to do.
Host a Diddy party.
Whatever you want to fucking
witness.
do, bro. Be a star. Put on a Punisher mask and do whatever you want to do. Oh, you turned that down because you wanted to prove something to me. And mind you, yo, like if somebody's, even knowing my mentality about these things, if somebody said to me right now, but this is why I don't have no more business partners. Everybody's like, if you're in, you're out. If you're in, you're in. I don't have business partners. I just tell people, okay, I'll pay you this much or we'll do this. This is how we'll work. But when you have a business partner, you guys have to either be 100% on the same page or 100% have the same dreams and visions. Because I've tried a couple of times to put my friends on. It just happened recently. I had another friend working for me. Like, I paid him money and brought him out to a conference, did all this shit. Homie didn't cut it. And I was just like, all right, cool. Like, I put a contract down. Like, you only have 3 months. And at the end, like, he did an all right job, but it wasn't the job that I wanted to see him do. And I was like, you know what? I can save some money here. I'll just let this dude go. I let him go. I paid him in full, whatever. But I'm the bad guy. Like, I just gave you a bunch of money, and I'm the bad guy. And he stopped talking to me. Ain't that some shit? Like, it don't.
That's crazy.
That's the call. But Doug, it can happen to anybody. Like, and then this is the thing. Like, Sean, this is why Sean and I are so tight. You know what I'm saying? This has nothing to do with sneakers, by the way, people. But
I'm pretty sure if they still waiting for the sneaker drop at this point, then
yeah. No, but it's
they're
one of
very
those
optimistic.
life lessons, bro. Because you guys are younger. Like, Trevor, what are
Sneakers-
you? What are you? 28, 29? What are you? How old are you?
31.
Oh, you're 31.
Oh,
So you guys
shit,
are about
I'm
the same
32
age.
now.
Yeah.
But like, as you like, I started like I didn't really have my own thing until I was like in my late 30s, I guess, right? So mid late 30s. It's like 2017, 18. I started this thing, and when you start, it's cool and fun when you're like investing your time and effort into things and not really making money. But when you start making money, we're talking about like from 6 figures to a couple of M's, and then like understanding where it's going. Like I've been up and down. Like I'm down right now because post-pandemic music industry shit sucks, and that's why we're doing this now.
Yeah.
I'd rather invest the money that whatever money I have left, with a little bit that there is, into this and making it grow and putting a good team together. Because though it could be just as good as any other team that's doing stuff, but also we understand how to do the marketing. We have a bunch of creatives. We got good, hardworking people, and it'll keep getting better as time goes along, as long as we do stuff. If you have somebody that doesn't believe in it on your team like that, it's not going to work. And that's what the difference was between me and this guy when we were partners. And he didn't even understand that, like, you just thought that I would do all this shit and it'll just grow up and you just make some money and keep 50% of that. No, shit, I'll fight. I was like, I'll go to court. I had a lawyer. Like, thank God I have so many lawyer friends help me out. She was like, my lawyer friend was like, yo, you fighting over how much money? I'm like, I was like, it's the principle. And she's like, yo, just this is some advice she gave me. Just document everything. And you're in the right, obviously, because he ain't done shit. Put a contract in front of him. He's probably so stupid he'll sign it, which he did. And then just get on with your life after that or whatever. I burnt the bridge. I lost a good friend. I love that dude. To this day, he's still one of my homies in my head. But I'm not going to talk to him because you did something dumb. And you said the crazy shit before I did. You know what I mean? Like I don't, usually like when you saying some crazy shit and then you apologize. He wrote me a long email about a year ago, which I did not read. No, he sent it to me. No, I didn't throw it in the trash. It's still in my inbox. I'm gonna read it one day. But I saw my wife and she was like, "You gonna read that?" I was like, "No, I don't think I'm ready to read it because I'm not salty anymore. I'm not mad. The dude's moved on with his life and I moved on with mine." But this guy really looked at me as like a mentor, right? And I did mentor him. This nigga used to coach soccer. And I hired him for his first job, paying like $50,000 a year, like at doing some stuff. I just said, "Yo, I think you're smart. You could do this. Go ahead and work for me." And he's been, and I got him his second job as a VP of whatever after he left the thing. So he grew into a bigger position. He's still there at that agency he works at. So I'm proud of him in that aspect. But like, if you're your own man, you could do your own shit. You should at some point. When we started the business, yeah, it was your idea, but I'm the one who put the money behind it and all that other shit. Even though you volunteered, I was like, we could do whatever. When it works out, it works out. It takes a certain type of personality and work ethic to make a business grow. And working through that shit, through the ups and downs, this is the downest my business has ever been, ever. We're still maintaining and moving in a different direction because I could close it down if I want to, but I also believe that this is where we could actually make a difference. We have a good team behind it. So I'm happy with that. That's the rant for the night. That's a therapy.
I think I'm going to do that in like real time, honestly. All of my friends like do like music and shit or dabble in merch. And I'll say, before I moved to the West Coast, I used to have that mentality of just kind of not really pushing and just being a little lazy and not understanding the work that goes behind a lot of shit. So, like, when I learned that and I came back to the West, I would try to tell all my friends, like, yo, bro, like, yo, we should be doing this. Like, yo, y'all interested in doing merch? Like, no, we got to get out there and sell it. Like, you got to have the mindset. But it's like having that mindset, and it's like you can't do it for them. And that'd be like the worst feeling when you can, like, see potential in people, and then they just
they
like
don't see it in themselves.
Yeah,
exactly.
course.
Exactly. And you can only do, and that's why, like, with Kari and I, the podcast stuff, I saw the potential in you being a personality, and I like that, but also, like, providing the platform and all that type of stuff. You were a little lacking in that aspect, but I also was like, is this kid serious? Is he not? I'll help, and it's about the dedication. You've been dedicated since you started, so which is great. But
The day I remember where I was when you called me, I was picking up a pizza, and you was like, "Look, man, I'm really thinking about bringing this." I said, "I know we start and we stop and we start and we stop." But he was like, "This time I'm
it only
serious."
happened
And
once, bro.
but I had noticed. No, you
It
were saying
happened
even
once.
about yourself, and I
No,
had
yeah, because you
noticed.
knew it, Doug. Yeah,
Yeah, I saw you
Trez,
posting
yeah.
content again and again. I was like, "Oh, he back at it." And then when you hit me up
Mm.
that day, I said, "No, I'm for real." I went home and told my shorty that same night. I was like, "Yo, I'm about to do this. I'm about to do this." And then like that ended up being the thing, and that caused some contention. And my second job tried to interfere, and I said, "You know what? Cut all that bullshit out, and I'm gonna do this." And ever since, on the
Yeah, now
road.
I'll make that time. But also, I left him hanging because we started. Like, I think when I first moved to Ohio, I set this whole thing. I was like, I'm gonna start doing the podcast. I hit him up. I was like, let's start recording again. We recorded like 2 episodes and it was
3.
going, 2 or 3. I never even posted them because I just got lost in doing shit in my house, and I was going. That's when some of my health issues started. I was just like lazy and not doing stuff, and then we lost contact. And I always felt bad about like reaching out again. I was like, I just left this thing because I DM'd him a couple of times on Instagram, and he never got back to me. So I was like, he must be mad that I never got posted the stuff. And I was like, all right, whatever. Let's chill out. And then we started doing the podcast again. We had that girl as the co-host, and she didn't work out. And then I was like, let me just hit up this nigga because I know he's I see you did a little guest spot here and there, and you're still active. And sometimes we had this little sneaker chat thing, and sometimes he'd be hitting us up, and
Pop
we
in
don't
every
do
once in a while.
every like couple of months. And I was like, so I think I just called you. I didn't even
Yeah,
text you. I was like,
you just
yeah, I was
hit
like,
me up.
fuck. I was like,
And I was
fuck it. Let me
like,
just call this
I
nigga.
said, "Man, what's up, man?"
So, and right after that, man, we started going, and now we about almost 20 episodes deep with you in it between the two podcasts, and it's been going well. The numbers are looking better, everything, man. And then now we got Trez helping out, and Mike and everybody. So I only think it's gonna get easier as we learn the tech, and
Sure.
when it comes to like editing and all that shit. The amount of people that we could touch and bring into the fold, because I'm starting to see the numbers go up based off of just watch time. Right. And that means that people are sitting through listening to shit that we're saying. Whether they leave a comment or not doesn't matter. If we could touch 15, 20 people where it makes sense, they check in every week. And then if we get the right virality out of some of these clips and stuff, get the right people on and all that shit, it's gonna work out. And look, dog, I got a Rolodex of people that would love to be on, like, talk to us on a podcast, but I don't think the platform's big enough yet. So I think once we hit thresholds like 100,000, all that stuff, which is easy to do if you put we're going to have to do some real marketing and whatnot. But like, I just want the content to be straight first, like the way we present it, right? And there's always like we just had a meeting this week about that, or what was it, yesterday? It was 2 days
Yesterday
ago.
morning.
Yeah. I just want to make sure that you were on the same page about that shit, and that's all. Because, dog, once you start, look at the numbers that YouTube videos do. Like, if you do 1 million views on a YouTube video, you could easily make what, like 5 to 10 grand, depending on types of ads that are on there. And then you think about, well, what if you're making 1 million of, and then you put 10 of those out a week, whatever. You do like a bunch of podcasts, like Joe Rogan, right? He's obviously got a multi-million-dollar deal, but his YouTube channels rack up millions of views on each post. So you're thinking maybe he's bringing in maybe 6, 7 figures from YouTube. You know what I mean?
And that's from
You know what I mean?
probably just ad revenue. If he do like an ad read, I
Mm-hmm.
know those people pay out in bulk, so he probably get a
Yeah.
couple of G's from that.
Yeah. And mind you, this is just the platform. So like once we all get, everyone here could just do their own brand shit. Like you go get a sneaker thing. Trez can go get whatever the fuck he wants. Like people, as long as your following grows and people say you could be an influencer, and that makes your money on the side. And I always got shit going on. Once I become a real influencer type, you don't think I'll be doing all types of underwear ads, whatever you need me to do, man.
I
I'm
wish more
saying
people
Rose
Raycon,
Sparks
Factor.
is Factor, man.
Yeah,
I'm
let's
sitting here
go.
I
eating
wish more
Factor,
like
popping Rose Sparks.
creatives and artists like thought about like themselves like that nowadays, because I know a lot of people just get too caught up in like their image of not necessarily wanting to hop on pods because they do this and that, or they don't want to do streaming. But it's just like looking at the way technology is going. It's like, yo, this is the wave. So it's like,
Yeah.
kind of got to do it if you want to be any type of figure.
You
Yeah, I
see,
think.
you're
Yeah.
no, I was saying I'm seeing some of the people that I followed on YouTube that did traditional, YouTube content. Hey man, things are getting, things are changing in the world. So, starting next week, I got a live stream
Mm-hmm.
channel I'm starting, Patreon going crazy, paywalls coming up. Like people are adapting to the times. Like this streaming shit
Yeah.
is real.
Yeah. I
Becoming a
mean.
brand is real. Like you have to become a brand.
Yeah. Yeah. I think. We'll be to the point. I think we can start streaming something soon. It's just about getting the schedules right, yo. Because I can't be like compounding 2 podcasts in a one day. Sometimes it's tough. I know it's tough on you, Tress, because you got to edit all those little clips. But it's all. It's just. That's the only thing I've struggled with from the
Finding
beginning
a
is
day
the
to
bandwidth.
stream.
Well, no, not the data. Like when we record, like how fast can I get that content up? Which
Oh, the turnaround time.
yeah, now I got a better process behind it because of a bunch of softwares we've been using, but also, templates look better as you see. Like when we, now we have a better format, doesn't look
Templates,
janky.
music,
Yeah,
transitions. This is good shit.
some of this music shit, so,
People love their little background music and pop. I know most of
they
the streamers
love.
I watch, I'm
I
not
don't
gonna
know.
lie, unless they're doing like a chill gameplay stream and it's like some lo-fi in the background. A lot of the people I watch stream don't have music though.
Yeah, I told Trez to take the fucking music off those off the short clips today. I was like, oh, no
No.
wasting time adding extra shit. I'll just get straight to the point, right? But all that aside, I think there's obviously a lot of things we could do better, but that's the fun part about it. Imagine, and if we keep doing this for another year or two, we go back to our first episode and look at that, and react to it or do whatever, like that stuff,
That'd be
and
so
we're live streaming at that point, and we figure out what formula worked for us.
Mm-hmm.
I still believe in that. Oh, and the money it could be. Look, Mr. Beast is worth like $1 billion. Like his channel probably generates like $1 billion. Not to say that any of us will get to that level, but if you could leverage your celebrity, and following and all that stuff and the platform enough, any of us can make a decent living off of this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the way they do. Like these guys who branch off from these things. Look at all the people from BuzzFeed. The Try Guy, you seen those guys, those white guys who be eating food
Yeah,
and
Try
shit.
Guys, they left
Um,
BuzzFeed. Watcher Media, they left BuzzFeed and they got
yeah.
like a 2 million sub
Oh,
channel.
the dudes that do the Asian guy and the white guy with the cameraman that do
Yeah, the ghost hunting and
the
shit.
no. They do the food things, like we're trying a $1 piece of
Oh,
steak versus a ten
Oh, yeah.
thousand
you talking
dollar.
about the Asian dude?
And it's and the white guy and the cameraman with the
Damn,
glasses.
because
I
he
forgot the
also
name of their show.
Yeah, I can't remember the
I
name.
I
forgot the
can't
name of
remember.
their
Stephen
show.
Lim is the Asian dude, right?
Let me see. I'm looking it up. Oh yeah, Stephen Lim. Yep, you're right.
Yeah, he
Stephen
also
Lim.
branched off and did that other channel I was talking about,
Andrew.
Watcher. They do ghost
Yeah, they
hunting
got
and
this.
shit like that.
Look. This is their channel. Oh shit, add the state. This is their channel. They do the same thing. They're just not doing it with BuzzFeed
BuzzFeed
anymore.
went solo. Yeah, the Try Guys,
Yeah,
they
but
went
dog, their
solo.
shit. Yo, let me see. They got a mil. Like they don't have that many videos out there. I think they just been doing it for a little
Nah,
over
so they
about a
had
year.
another channel when they left BuzzFeed, and they were doing so much variety content that this show was messing up the algorithm. So they just started this one on their own.
Oh, damn.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's
This
still a new
this
channel, and it's still kind of doing numbers.
dog. I mean, their last post 870,000. So look, they're making at least what? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is like 100 racks right here, and just these 4 or 5 videos, and they're well produced, and they probably got brand deals and shit like that. They have their own channels too. Cause I just saw, and this is his channel right here, 240. And what does he do? He just make his own content. I don't even see this shit. Oh damn, what's the last? That's the last time he posted on this bitch. 10
Like I
years
said,
ago.
he got
God
two
damn.
channels that he helps run. So this is probably just like a little throwaway, little
Yeah.
main channel. But it's still a diversification of his revenue stream and getting his brand out there.
And that's the thing, though. That's why I always encourage, yo. You have the keys, like from this, start your own. Even start it now. I encourage both of you just to set up a little YouTube joint where you have something up and just start even posting the clips of this show on your YouTube. You know what I mean? Like
And
stuff
get
like
it
that.
started, yeah.
Leverage. I don't care how it gets out there as long as everybody's being represented in some way,
Mm-hmm.
shape, or form. You know what I mean? Like this platform is going to be a little more tighter, but I feel like. It's just a jumping off point, and then hopefully it works out. Better work out. That's all I got
It
left.
will.
I'm gonna
It
die.
will.
I'm gonna die in the streets. Y'all don't want them to take my pool away. I can't.
Speak of my
I
pool.
pool. I was telling
Listen, man.
Octavian that today. Nah, I can't. I need the pool. I get used to it. I never liked having pools and boats and shit. I don't have a boat, but if I ever get one, I'm probably gonna need one, or want one for the rest of my life.
Yeah, certain
That's the
things you
way
don't
it
go back
goes.
from. Yeah.
I know. Like, you ever fly first class?
Hell no.
Yeah.
Don't do it, man. Because when you do, that's all you're gonna want to do, yo. I will spend my last on a first class ticket anywhere. I don't care if I'm flying an hour. One time, I was going to Atlanta, and I was like, "Is there any I had to fly? Like, it's an hour trip." I spent $700 for a first class ticket to go to Atlanta on the last minute because I was just like, I can't. I'm not sitting in the back. I'm not gonna walk through with these
He said I ain't
people.
going through all them aisles. He said I'm not
Dog,
looking and walking by what I should have
dog.
versus what I do have.
This is why the people get you ever get, I used to look at these people in first class. That's why they always got their head down because they don't want to look at y'all because
They
they
like
know what y'all going through back there.
they was like, ooh, the
That
peasant.
used to be me, yo. Not anymore, yo. I will max out my credit card
They be
to
like,
go first
mommy,
class.
mama, dad, why are they walking to the back of the plane? Honeys, don't stare, look down before they ask us
Don't
for
stare.
change.
No, just sip your champagne and look away. Yeah,
Remember,
it's
we do
facts,
not
yo.
have any money for them, all right?
No, it's fat, yo. You can't. It's crazy, man. I be seeing that shit, and it's like first time I flew first class. It was like they gave me a free upgrade. This is like in 2019, right? Me and my homie were flying to California. He decided to buy the cheapest ticket possible, and I got on the same flight as him, so we could fly together. So we're like transferring in Detroit. They upgraded me to first class on my way to Detroit, so it's only like a 2-hour flight. Never sat in first class before because it was just free. So I was like, oh, I'll do it, whatever. I sit up there to give me champagne. They gave me a meal. Nobody in the back got a meal. I got a meal. They were like, what kind of fucking sandwich you want? You want a lobster roll or a chicken parm or some shit? It was hot and yummy. I was like, damn. And like leg room like a motherfucker to give you a towel, a blanket, whatever you want. And then you get off the plane first. That's the crazy part. I get off the plane first. I'm waiting. I look at my watch. I'm like, yo, it's like 30 minutes. My man ain't off the plane yet.
We gotta wait for everybody to disembark.
Oh, he got off
Yep.
the plane. He's holding his back like He said because he's 6'3".
Different.
He's
Damn.
6'3", 6'4", or something like that, and he's sitting all the way in the back. I'm like, what happened to you, bro? He's like, yo, it's just cramped back there and back
Different
hurting and
shit.
shit. There was
Sitting
like
next
all
to a
these
crying
people.
baby and an old lady falling
Dog,
asleep on his shoulder and shit.
dog, man, I can't do it no more. Not again, not ever again, yo. And I got stuck like in Comfort Plus recently on a trip back from where did we go? Oh, we went to Turks. Like they didn't the flights we had, they didn't have first class like going there, I think, for like 3 hours. So we had to sit in Comfort Plus. Man. I was
He
like,
said, man, what is this, bro?
dog.
Just
I was
bullshit.
like, nah, dog, it's some bullshit. I couldn't do it. I was like, I just like I took a melatonin and tried to sleep through the shit. I woke up sweating and angry and crying and shit.
He
I
said,
couldn't
oh
do it.
shit, I feel like middle class. Fuck.
No, no, but it's no, I'm not playing. But it's dog. Like once you fly first class, you don't look backwards. So I advise you if you ain't trying to get addicted or trying to like don't especially if it's like if they give it to you for free, then do it.
You
But
gotta take it, right?
you got to take it. But then it's gonna be like
Pause.
one of those things where it's like, okay, you're always gonna be looking for that. And luckily now, like a lot of this shit, I pay for most of my tickets with points. I spend so much damn I put everything on credit cards so I could and pay it off so I could rack up points. So when I buy plane tickets and shit, I just use points. So I could always upgrade to first class and still not pay that much for it. But like if the difference between like first class and depending on where you're flying, like to Cali, like a first class ticket might be like $1,300. But if you use a bunch of points for it, it brings it down to like regular price almost. But you have to book early enough and all that shit because those things fill up, especially on those types of commercial flights. Back and forth to like New York, Cali. You have to book at least 2-3 weeks in advance to get a nice seat because people always book them up fast.
Oh, that's normal for me. I don't
So
buy airline tickets last minute. I already have a calculated decision of
yeah,
where I'm going before I'm doing
yeah,
that.
yeah. Get yourself a good points credit card and a good airline. I fly with Delta.
Okay. I'm
Like
normally
they're the best of me.
I'm normally a United person, but that's because a family friend works for United, and I used to just basically walk on
Yeah,
the
they're
plane
nice,
at
man.
that point.
Yeah, you get that
That's how
$50
with JetBlue.
standby. You
Yeah,
JetBlue? Is
Yeah, I be the
JetBlue their
same way.
quality? Is
I
it
would say
still
it's pretty
good?
quality. I like Delta better when I did Delta, but I mean, I think JetBlue's still quality.
I've
I
never
haven't rode
flown
since
JetBlue, so
last
I don't
year,
know.
but
Okay.
yeah, I haven't rode since last year, but it's still pretty nice.
Yeah, I've never
I
heard nothing
heard
bad
good
about them.
things. And I heard recently their quality has gone down a lot.
That's
Like
every.
recently, like people complaining a lot about certain shit. So I don't know, but I've never heard a complaint about Delta. And they got that lounge, yo, with the buffet and shit. It's good. The lounge is sick. You don't have to do nothing. You go in there for I go in there for free. They charge you like usually 60. I've never been to the Admiral's Lounge on United. I heard that one's good too.
Yeah,
Admiral
I've
Lounge.
been in. I've been in like once or twice.
Oh, it's good.
Only because my family friend works there. So
Yeah.
perks.
Nah, that's a good perk. And what's the other one? Oh, I got the priority pass too with my Amex card. So when you fly international, they have lounges, and American Express, if you have their platinum card, they give you this thing called priority pass. So
Mhm.
any international hub that has a lounge, that's like you get in there for free. So I just have to just scan my card and they let me in for free.
That's
It's
fire.
pretty dope. Yeah, it's called priority pass. It's like a membership type of thing, but you get it for free with Amex. Yeah,
Big
man, these are the
benefit.
tricks of the trade. It's not that hard to get one of them credit cards either, man. Just having one like a Amex Platinum goes a long way if you're willing to pay the membership fee. You know,
Shit, if you utilize it, yeah, for
yeah,
sure.
if you do, man, like $200 travel credits, all types of shit. Yo, I always say, I get I get a free pair of sneakers too. Whatever.
No, that's StockX. Next thing they gonna
It's
open
not
up
good.
a StockX card with Amex or Goldman Sachs.
Don't they have something already like that?
They just did something. They just announced some credit thing, but I didn't even read it. I don't know if it was you
Yeah.
could use StockX credit or it's a credit card, but it was like within the last 2 weeks I saw that.
Okay. I'm never gonna buy that. I can't spend no more money on shoes.
Fuck
Especially
no.
you buy fake shoes off StockX. That's crazy.
With a credit card, that's
Fugazi.
nuts, bro.
Yeah, with a credit card too. You paying interest on that bitch.
Buying B grades and reps with a credit card is insane, bro.
That's the culture we live in, though.
Hey, the DH Gate generation.
DH Gate. On that note, let's just wrap it up. I guess I might have to cut out that whole part with man on that rant about the business partner.
That man, you might. I don't know if you leave it, and that man gonna be like,
I don't
"I
care.
made a mistake." He
It's
gonna
You
not.
write
might
you
have to
another
start the
long email,
Patreon,
but
bro. Just start
I have to
putting
start a
exclusive shit on
Patreon.
Patreon.
Yeah, I
hey,
know, right?
once we get the
I
numbers, bro, that's what we should do. Uncut, uncensored episodes on Patreon
yeah. I feel that. I feel
and
that.
access a day early type shit.
What's the secret to getting people to like you though on social media? To the point, like I had it, yo, dog. When I was doing that sneaker content
It's the
consistently,
algorithm, bro. You just gotta trip that
no, but how do you get
algorithm.
them? Nobody like nobody. This is the weird part about things. I noticed because I look at all the comments and try. I should give you. I'm gonna give you the logins to the stuff in the back end so you can see the stuff. You and Mike, they hate me. They don't like. They call me ignorant, fat,
Bro,
all
they
types
hate,
of
yeah.
crazy shit. I
But
don't
see,
know what
that's
I
great,
do.
bro. Lean into
Yeah.
that. Lean
I
into
ain't
that.
do nothing because I'm right.
We need every podcast with a panel for you need a Skip Bayless or for Sneak This. You need a George, bro. You need a lean in person that people could unify to be
They
like
hate George. I love George.
a lot of people, bro, hate George, bro.
I thought they'd hate Greg more because Greg always got the sassy mouth.
Nah, they be looking at George. They be like, George always looking at his phone. George care more about sports. Do George even like sneakers anymore? Guess what? One, because George don't give a fuck. But two, bro, you need a foil, bro. Every Goku need a Vegeta, bro.
Yeah.
Vegeta sell the most
The
shit because
fuck you
he's
talking about? I don't even know what that means.
damn it.
What is it?
It's like, all
Nah,
right,
he's right though.
everybody,
You need that like one person on the pod that's like kind of like a shit starter. Like you can't have a pod with just four dudes and everybody's just chill.
But
bro,
this is what
Nobody
bothers
say
me.
anything
like
controversial.
every
Sean,
podcast that got like I was listening to this podcast today. I don't know if it's gonna get cut or not. I don't give a fuck.
I'll
They
keep it,
Canadian.
whatever.
They ain't gonna fight me. I think it's called the Sneakers Podcast.
Oh, I think I seen that shit.
They
Yeah.
are the most boring ass.
Oh, is it those British guys? They
Nah,
have
they
British accents.
Canadian.
Oh, I think I subscribe to a bunch of them. But yeah, most
I
of these sneaker podcasts are boring as fuck.
I
Even ours sometimes.
almost fucking fell asleep. But see, the thing is, they don't do what we do and start talking about Charleston White or Diddy or viral clips
Yeah.
of people breaking their legs. They don't break kayfabe about sneakers. It's
Yeah, but they're
always
separate
sneakers.
though. I keep these things separate. Like the
Even,
sneaker pod and
but
that
I'm
one
just
is
saying,
separate
like,
on the
even now
the
today,
podcast channel.
we can transition. We use talking about a shitty business deal with 2Js to talk about business in general, and it's still
Yeah.
related. Them motherfuckers
Mhm.
will
Yeah.
talk about Nike showcase that was boring as shit, even though the last showcase was alright. But they will spend 45 minutes talking about that dry as fuck. There's no inside jokes, there's no pause, there's no references to past episodes, us crying, laughing when you said like I looked at that clip the other day when you we was talking about Caitlin Clark, and he was like, speaking of shooting the club up, and I'm like, what the fuck? There's no
That was
character, no
literally
dynamic.
last week.
Yeah, no dynamics. There's
Yeah.
no. We all know you and Sean are like brothers, and when you got a legitimate friend, you could go off the handle and start arguing and shit with each other about stuff. People want to see that. I don't want to watch a podcast to be like, we're gonna do the GOAT debate. Who's your GOAT? Michael Jordan. Shit, mine too. Who's your favorite Jordan moment? Shit, me too. You know the other. Nobody wants to fucking see that shit, bro.
Hey, dick riding session.
Yeah, like
But
Skip
Especially
I,
at the
Bayless.
pod last night too. Like at the pod
huh?
last night, it was just everybody was just cool with Braun or Mike. Then it was just been like, all right. But
Skip
though it got
Skip said
crazy, it
that
was still good
No,
TV.
dog. Yo, man. I wish he
Skip
was there,
Bayless said
cuz.
in an
That shit
interview
was.
once, he was all like, there's a lot of people that I've had to contact outside of this platform to be like, bro, I don't really hate you. Or it's
Then
performative,
why
bro.
do you talk like that in public if you don't really hate the man?
You gotta hype it up, bro. You got what's that term in wrestling? Babyface versus
Yeah.
heel,
The
bro.
only time
Gotta be the heel,
Mm-hmm.
bro.
I go a little bit hyperbolic when I say the shit about, the murder thing with Michael Jordan.
Mhm.
I only say that because Skip said it, and I know it's not true. So it's
You
definitely
never
not
know.
true.
Illuminati. But like
Um,
sometimes you gotta, I'm not saying be completely performative. Every, as they say, every lie has a basis in the truth. But yeah, man, have some fun, be yourself. Be like, for example, if you went to speak to a client and they said MJ's the GOAT, you wouldn't be like, bullshit, they padded the stats. But you'll be like, respectfully disagree. Ha ha ha, chuckle, chuckle, chuckle. But on here, you lean more into that natural self and fly off the handbag. Don't nobody want to see no tame shit, bro. Don't
yeah,
nobody want to see that.
I get that. I get that.
Man,
But then,
lean into that, bro. You know what that means though? If you look at the comments though, you even if it's negative, first off, if
I
you
talk
notice
to them
all the
too from my
comments,
personal account with my
if you know
picture on it.
if
I
you
do. I
notice all
answer
the
back with my
comments,
personal account, my full name on it.
if you notice all the comments I've been leaving lately, even to the
I saw. Yeah,
detractors, I'll be like, hey, thank you for the engagement.
yeah,
Because
yeah.
if you
Thank you
say
for.
this podcast is awesome or this podcast is shit, you left a comment. YouTube algorithm does not read what the comments say. It notices that we got a comment. So if you say this podcast is shit and I go, your mother, thank you, and you come back because I pissed you off,
The,
come on, let's go back and forth.
the you know what
I
used to
argue with you all
work,
day.
dog. When I used to art, like people used to. Well, I used to always get positive sentiment when I did the sneaker stuff. But when I actually responded back and just said, "Oh, don't we're gonna do another shoe next week. Subscribe." I get them to subscribe right there because number one, I'm talking about shit they want to see, and number two, I got this a bunch of times. They're like, "Oh, nobody ever really responds back to me on the other channels. I appreciate that."
People love
Yeah,
that little bit of it's like a dopamine hit for them.
yeah,
Yeah.
Like
like that. Like, oh shit.
it's one dude that left a comment was like certain people shouldn't have a podcast. I said, but your ass still watched it. So thank you.
I saw that.
I just created a rival, a hate watcher. Now every time I'm guilty of it too. It's some people that in the past that I did not like as personalities, and I would literally watch they show the shit on them. Like, man, fuck these niggas. I am feeding their algorithm though.
Yeah, I don't hate
I'm
watch stuff. I
yeah,
can't.
like I used to watch it and I'll be like, why the fuck do this nigga gotta play? It's some podcast that now I legitimately like, and I started off listening to him during the
Just
pandemic
hate
when I had
watching them,
endless
whatever.
free time, and I used to be like, who the fuck? That's how I started listening to Complex. I'm like, who the fuck let Welty and who the fuck is this goofy at? And I ended up enjoying
Yo,
the shit.
full size run. I used to like think that was so corny. Then I was like, oh, I like the show now.
That shit can happen,
And I just
bro.
started watching. I'm like, oh, it's cool. I check every episode every week. And like, sneaker buying or whatever too with La Puma.
But
Like these niggas don't even know anything about sneakers. Why do you have them
yeah,
on your
but
show?
now unless it's somebody I actually give a shit about, which nowadays ain't many, I cannot watch that show, bro.
I know it's gotten kind of like just performative. Like when they had Kamala Harris on there buying a bunch of Chucks, I was like, come on,
Yeah,
bro.
her own chucks with that
Her
so
own
sneaker
Chucks.
politics. The last
Yeah,
episode I watched in earnest was what a month ago. Pusha T.
he was on there.
Yeah, he was talking about the album and shit. You know, and he didn't even buy shoes for himself. He saw some kids and was all like, whatever they want.
Yeah. I just watched the one with Quinlan Blackwell. She's a sneakerhead. I didn't know that.
I
She
didn't
was
even know
good
who
on the
that
show
was
though.
until I watched the episode. I was like, who the fuck is this?
I didn't know, yo. Honestly, bro, she used to date. I think she used to date Diplo. This is back in the day, but
Dang.
she just used to do TikTok dances. Like Addison Rae used to steal her shit, and then they collabed, and then she got big. I think that's how she did. I don't know if she was big before that, but that's what I saw. That's where I saw her. She was doing dances with Addison Rae, and I was like, who the fuck is this black girl? Like
To
that?
be fair, the first time I ever figured out who
Like,
Consignment was from Sneaker Shop, and he was on that. I said,
oh, seriously?
who the fuck
I
this
knew
little
about
black
Kai for
gremlin,
years,
bro?
yo. Yo, Kai used to be a fucking jackass. He used to do all them prank videos and shit. I used to watch his videos back in the day. He got a clap, like he blew up off of this prank where it was like bad blow up though, where he went into a place and stole money out of a tip jar. I don't know if you ever seen
Damn.
that. It's
Nah.
old school. This is
That's
when
crazy.
Kai, like, he was just ignorant. He used to do ignorant ass content, like pranks and shit.
Yeah, man. What's the other boy? Babyface Ray, Asian boy Ray, Chinese
Oh,
boy Ray, whatever the fuck his name
oh,
is.
that kid. Yeah,
His
that he came on
co-host.
later. Yeah, that used to be his
Oh,
cameraman,
Ray,
right? Is
yeah.
that used to be his
And
cameraman for a
then
bit, right?
and
Nah,
then I don't
I
know.
don't think that was his cameraman. I think he had some weird shit where he was just working with kids from overseas, and he kind of like did like this foreign exchange student type shit, and then Ray just connected with him from there.
Yeah.
Because
I don't know.
most of these youngers, I just guess. I'd be like, who the fuck is Phantom Bruce? Knock him off, knock him up.
Phantom,
Oh
Phantom's
yeah,
a
Who the
Phantom's
fuck
a
is
big
these niggas, bro?
he's a streamer. He's from the Bronx. He's from New York.
What's that nigga that look like Hey Arnold evil cousin? Not Duke Dennis. I forgot whatever that boy
Duke
name is.
Dennis look like Future.
Yeah, I know
I
him.
can't see that from
It's
him.
one dude that got like them sunken eyes that look like he got like fucking Down syndrome or something. And my nephew was like, "Oh, that's so and so," and I'm
You
like,
talking
Oh,
about
with the
Agent?
glasses?
"Nah, he don't got no glasses. He a black dude. I'm gonna send a picture in
Agent?
the
He
chat.
got
He
dreads.
fat? He
Yeah,
fat?
he got dreads.
You talking about Agent?
He's fat?
Nah, he like he looked like a negative zone version of Duke Dennis.
Oh, I don't know.
He got a weird looking
Yo,
face.
I
Everybody
got
keeps calling him Hey Arnold Cousin. If you watch the episode when Hey Arnold Cousin came to town, they
um
put a picture of them two niggas together and they look just alike, bruh.
let me
Oh,
tell you, yo, Agent is probably the smartest like businessman in the world, yo.
Let's see if I can find that picture and send it.
Like I have so much respect for that kid, yo. Like I started watching him with 2K kind of. My man put me on when
same.
we and I didn't, we used to play 2K all the time. My man got into streaming, so I was like, oh, maybe let's try. We used to stream together and argue with each other. He had maybe like 3 people watching him, and he telling me about Agent, and I started watching his channel. And his commentary on 2K was crazy because he didn't. I mean, he did the streaming stuff, but then he did like the breakdowns and he did the My Park and all. He's like one of the bigger ones doing that. Now he doesn't even do that shit anymore. I don't even think he plays 2K anymore. Like he
He
just,
doesn't. He just does
yeah,
like the regular streaming. Like that's how
IRL
I
and all
got
that
with him.
shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like I'd seen him, and then I would see like early Duke Dennis, but I didn't know that was like the Duke Dennis that the girls was going crazy. I just seen as like a
yeah.
nigga talking about 2K. And then like that's how I learned about Kai Sanat, because like they were together, and then I was like, I don't know who this little kid is, but I know who Agent is. And
Yeah,
everybody's like, you don't know who Kai is?
yeah.
But
They put them all in. Like he brought them down to Atlanta and got that house going, man. AMP is gonna be worth $1 billion, man. They got that.
yeah,
They got that self care line now with the deodorants and the body sprays and shit.
yeah,
You see that? I'm about to
yeah.
cop that just to support because I fuck with all of them, man. Like they some smart brothers, yo. I wish because dog, you don't understand. I have like YouTube channels on here going back to 2008. I was doing YouTube, like just messing around. Mind you, I'm not the guy that should be on YouTube. I'm just a regular, I don't, I work in the tech. I work in tech and then do marketing. But I used to be out in the street with a camera doing IRL shit, bro. I look back at my old YouTube channel. I got a couple thousand subscribers without doing. I haven't posted a video on there and I got a couple of like things that got like 40, 50,000 views. And I'm talking these are lost in the algorithms now, but. I was doing I looked at that. I can't log into the account anymore because it was using like they had this thing where they switched over to email accounts at some point and you had to
Oh
switch it
yeah.
over. And if you didn't, you lost it and you had to call Google to figure it out. I don't even know how to log in there no more.
That's
But
why
I
I
was
don't got
looking
my
at the
first
numbers,
YouTube
man.
account when they did
Yeah,
that
dog.
transition.
Yeah. So I have two YouTube accounts that are sitting at a decent amount of followers, probably monetized, all that shit that I can't get access to the video. And then look, if I ever run for president, that shit's gonna hurt me. I was saying some shit, man, on those
That shit
channels.
is incriminating.
It's not that bad, but still, like they, when you, but I mean, Donald Trump has set a weird standard where it doesn't even matter. You could be on the Epstein files and all that shit, and you're still good.
What
But
Epstein files, sir? Those
oh, they
files
don't
do
exist. I
not
forgot.
exist.
Yeah,
Please.
yeah, they don't exist. Anyway, that shit, man. I wish I kept going with it and being a content creator because we
Who
wouldn't be
knows where
here
you'd
right
be?
now. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
well, I definitely wouldn't be hanging out with y'all.
Damn.
I'd be me and Drizzy on the beach
Yup.
somewhere.
Drizzy and Braun, bro.
Be Braun. I don't know. I would definitely wouldn't be listening to Kendrick Lamar no matter how much money I got. But
Wow.
I always say that if I had done this, I wouldn't be hanging out with none of y'all.
Hey,
But we
that's
here.
another life.
This is God's plan.
You know what I'm
This is God's plan. I wouldn't have it any other way. Let's put it that way. I mean, no, I would if
He said, I would
if there was
definitely
a,
have it the way I just thought about.
saying?
But
I'm not gonna lie to
if there
y'all,
was
but
a,
yeah.
this is a close second.
don't
Close
lie.
second.
Look, everybody says that bullshit. Like dog, Trez. If you was sitting on like you wouldn't be talking to any of us right now. If you like honestly, you meet people in certain situations, and then like if you was hanging out with like the baddest chicks and going to these celebrity parties and shit and doing that, living that life or being around all these types of things, getting the girl, like would you still? I mean, unless it was your homies that you knew from a while. If you ran across me, you'd be like, nah,
I'm a pretty good dude, so if I already ran across you in the past, we'd be cool.
Yeah, I'm just saying. But like, if you was doing your thing now,
And you reached
and
out when you saw a channel with
if you saw
like
me and this nigga, these
2K
broke
subscribers, like, hey
motherfuckers,
man, did you want to collab?
these
Be like,
broke
hey man,
niggas,
I'll
like,
send
what are
you
you
a
talking
t-shirt,
about?
bro. But like,
Nah, man, you
I
ain't
don't
doing
know.
that.
It's
I don't know.
situational. I can't say that.
Well, I
It's
can say
situational.
that. I definitely say that because I even look back at some people like that. No, it's like I know like I'm in my 40s, so it's different for me. Like a lot of my peoples are established and stuff, but like. I mean, I've been through it. Like, I used to be cool with Drake. Like, this nigga and I used to talk all the time. And then when he got signed and blew up, like,
Mm.
and then mind you, not like I not that I could have taken that ride with him, pause, but it's like there's different levels to these things, right? You run it, people are seasons in your life. So if this person don't fit your current aesthetic, then you got to move on from them, right? And that's the same thing, like that business partner I was talking about earlier, all that type of shit. Like if you guys keep rolling up to the top, I would totally to say you start like some of your shit goes viral on here, and you're just rolling like shit. You start your own little YouTube channel, and it's doing better numbers than this shit. Fuck, I'd leave this motherfucker or just be,
I'm
bow
gone.
out.
Fuck y'all niggas. It's
Yeah, no, not even saying like, but do like you gotta move on. Like if it doesn't fit, if the money you making from this is a fraction of the money you making from that, why would
it's just
you?
a
You know what I
natural,
mean?
yeah.
Unless, but people, this is one thing I'd say, like like with I don't know if you guys listen to Brilliant Idiots with Charlemagne and Andrew Schultz, their
Somehow.
podcast. So they started together when they were kind of modest. I mean, both of them had a little money back then, but they started that podcast, and to this day, they still do it. And that's because they're friends and they're loyal to each other. I don't think we'll ever not be friends, any of us, after this, unless there's like falling out, like jealousy and shit. Like I know I'm gonna be bigger than you and Sean or whoever, regardless of what we
I
do.
got you
Okay,
for
you
my
got
side.
you. I got
I'm the
money on my
talent.
side, nigga.
Y'all gonna see me in a year at Paris
You.
Fashion Week with one of them little mics. Hey, this is the card for Complex Media, and we're gonna be looking at the hottest shoes at Complex.
You want to
You be
do
like, man,
that? Nah,
fuck that nigga, bro. He don't even like Complex. I got a video clip of him talking shit back in 2025.
I'm just saying, like I would still mess around and do this thing if it, if it fits into my schedule. Sean and I always talk about that shit because we've grown like so much. We don't have to do this. We just do it. We've done it. We've tried out podcasting 5-6 times, man. And every time it's fell through because of our schedules, because we work so much or we play too much or whatever. Now it's like we take it more seriously because life has slowed down a little bit, and we want to try something different that'll get us to put us somewhere different in life, socially, I guess, if you can look at it that way. But now it's just fun. I think it's gonna be fun.
Hell yeah.
Make some more of these
Every
things.
week,
I'm sorry, people. We didn't talk about sneakers.
ain't really shit to talk about. I don't want to talk about Angel Reese white shoe for 30 minutes. Sorry,
Oh
you can
yeah, I
go to
forgot
another
about that shit.
podcast. You can go to another podcast for that. Boom.
Yeah, we should.
Oh,
Honestly,
it's a good like powered forward shoe. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
In the '90s.
It's a good $90 clearance basketball shoe. Like her Engine A that she been wearing was way better. I don't know why they
Yeah.
didn't make that her signature shoe. Didn't understand that. I think they were scared that it wouldn't do well, and then it ended up doing well, and they was like, shit. Because aesthetically, now I don't know about how it's going to perform, but aesthetically, it looked like one of the Mellow Ball's takedown shoes. Like the
Yeah.
design language doesn't scream her or even Reebok. So I was just like, cool. I'm happy that she's got a SIG. You know what I'm saying? And I
Before
hope
Caitlin Clark.
that. Ooh.
Oh,
But
shots. And Paige
Caitlin
is
got a
getting more
Kobe though.
buckets than Clayton Clark right now,
but
too.
Nike
Paige.
already said Caitlin Clark was gonna get a SIG when she got drafted by the Fever.
Yeah.
That's what sparked the whole, what I think, rush rollout of the Asia one, because everybody was like, how the fuck is she about to get a shoe before Asia Wilson?
Mm-hmm.
If that backlash didn't happen, Caitlin Clark would be in the signature shoe right now.
Do you think they're going to announce it before the end of the season? If they do, they probably have a design already.
They gonna milk her run with Kobe PEs first?
You think so?
They gonna let
Yeah.
Asia cook.
And
They
depending on
gonna
how they
let
do in the season.
the Sabrina 3 do its thing. Yeah, like you said, they're gonna see how far they get into the play. If they do a Pacer style thing and they end up making it to the finals or something, they'll do like they did with Halliburton and Shea and start showing the shoe.
Mm.
But
Yeah.
it won't be available for purchase till next season.
Or
They gonna milk it.
I bought Angel Reese merch, the Me Bounce, a couple of T-shirts.
Hey,
Okay. Look at
shout
I'm
out
you,
to
a
gonna wear.
feminist.
Hopefully, they get here in a timely manner so I can wear them on here or
Feminist. I
outside. I'll
love
wear
it,
them.
man.
I'll wear them outside. Yeah, I support my people. I
Whoever
support
said
them.
Hugh ain't for the women, man, ignorant.
The only reason I fuck with Angel Reese, I fuck with Caitlin Clark too, is because they really showing up like they high quality personalities out there. Even though the league is stupid in the way they treat Caitlin Clark, and that's the league's fault. They should be really
yeah.
suspending people who are clotheslining her and doing all that crazy shit. Like
Definitely.
they should. They should be suspending these.
You almost said these. Go ahead. You almost said these what?
Nah, I ain't saying I respect all women.
That's right. No Don Imus on this show, bro.
Yeah, none of that. None of that. But
We all got mothers
they
that
should
we
be
love.
suspending these young ladies who are trying to break her ankles and legs and shit. She gotten 2 injuries so far from that shit, right? Like
I don't know how many, but she's
getting
definitely
them down.
she been getting
Yeah.
nicked up.
Got a pull groin.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, that shit, man. Like she's supposed to be the star of the league, but then now I see Paige coming along, and I see everybody else stepping up. Even Angel with these crazy double doubles,
And then
and
Juju
everybody.
coming up.
Juju's not. Yeah, wait, is she gonna play
One.
another year at USC, or is she gonna?
I think she might have got 2 more years at USC.
Oh, they play the whole run. Like
It seems like you either play the whole run or you academically have to be freshman
okay.
to senior. Because I
So
know
they can't be
Angel
the
Reese,
one and done?
she transferred from Maryland. So I think that's why she was able to go early. But yeah, you can't be one and done in women's for some reason.
Really, that's crazy. They really
I
hold
don't
you
know if
back.
it's like a rule, if it's just like a social like expectation. But yeah,
I think it worked in their favor though. Once what is it, NILs.
NIL
NAL.
deals.
Oh yeah, they
Once that
make it
start coming into play,
Yo,
yeah, they're probably not even worried about going pro.
Yeah, because
Juju's a
a
millionaire off of
majority
that shit.
of them NIL deals better than they WNBA contracts.
Yeah.
So
Yo, Cam Whitmore was unwilling to give his number 7 to Kevin Durant, so they traded him.
that's why they got rid of his ass.
What?
Yeah, when Kevin Durant was going to the Rockets, Cam Whitmore was like, well, he gonna have to get another number.
I thought he wore 35.
He did. I don't know why he wanted to change to 7. He was like, he gonna have to keep that Trey 5. And they was
That's
like,
kind of
nah,
funny.
you gonna have to pack your bags, bitch.
That's
Is Cam
funny.
Whitmore good?
He's decent. He's a young player.
I hope they trade him to the Lakers.
We were supposed to pick him up in the draft. We passed on him. We had gotten Jalen Hood Shafino, which was a waste of a pick.
I mean, he was all right. I don't think they.
He ain't do nothing in the pros.
He ain't better than Cam Whitmore.
He not even better than Bronny James.
In fact,
Like
Hood Shafino, he did all right. Like
he
they
did
picked
nothing
him pretty
in the
high
pros.
though. Was he like
Yeah, he was like a
high 20 something?
Yeah, I think he might have been earlier than that.
Yeah.
Because I remember that because I wanted to get Cam Whitmore. I was like, yo, if he falls to us, it's perfect. Went right past him. And then went to the Rockets.
Shafino's not. What is he doing? He's on a 2-way now or something.
I don't know if Shafino's even on a team now.
Oh, seriously? Damn.
Yeah.
He wasn't. Yeah, he wasn't on the roster by after All-Star break last year. He was on the roster for a little bit, but then when the playoffs came around, I didn't see him nowhere. I
Yeah.
guess Bronny took his spot.
That's,
Bronny looking good now. Like, I don't know. Bronny, once he gets in there, now he's got that little experience. He's been to every arena. Man, he might put up.
Yeah, he developing into something, man. Something to watch out
Yeah,
for.
yeah. And what's his name? Connect. Don't. I mean, he don't look like he. Like, I mean, I only see two
Oh yeah,
performances.
he did a solid little thing last night.
Oh, did he?
yeah.
Okay, they had another
Yeah,
game last night. I didn't watch
yeah.
it. Yeah, I
He
didn't
just
see
gotta
it
get
or
more
whatever.
confident. Like it just seemed like ever
He
since that
seemed confident.
trade that was supposed to happen,
Oh yeah.
he gotta step that shit up though.
I mean, that happens all the time. That happened with Kyle Kuzma, all of them, man.
And
Like,
plus, being in that Lakers market, man, it's a revolving door.
oh
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. They're
But
not
you
Hey
got
man,
rolling
lucky,
I
you
ain't,
before they put
stayed.
their stars.
yeah, he said I ain't trying to be D'Angelo Russell. Shit.
But it doesn't matter. You said he paid. He's gonna get paid. Yeah, he's getting $4 million a year, right?
No,
Connect
no, I was
on his
saying
rookie
he
deal.
got lucky because he stayed. Like,
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, either way,
Cause
if
he
he
had
got
one foot out the
traded,
door at one point.
you insert him into like a good lineup, and he could be a good role player. Maybe work himself up to a starting role. He'll be making like 15 mil a year if he puts up a little 12 and 5. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Man, you make some good money. You know. But it's weird these contracts work. I don't understand how that nigga with the short arms from Memphis got all that money.
Oh,
Yeah, I hate him, yo. He too pretty, yo. Like I look at him like he's like when he's and look. I have this jealousy complex when it comes to my wife. I could look at this nigga. I'm like, this is one of these niggas that used to date in college, huh? Like with the nice little curly fade and shit, and the short. You know what I mean? Like kind of short,
She
kind of
probably was like,
tall.
"What the fuck are you
Nah,
talking?"
I get mad about that shit. I be looking
right.
like I don't know none of what none of her boyfriends look like from back in the day. She sees some
You
of the
just
women
guessing.
I dated, but and she don't like them either. But I don't want to know. Like I seen one like her high school boyfriend. That nigga, he might be working in the packing groceries now for all I know. But it's some dreadlock motherfucker. Like he had them like I'm not Rasta, but I wear dreadlocks niggas,
You
right?
gonna look his
Like
ass up?
I play
Find out
wide
where he at.
receiver. I play wide receiver on the varsity team, nigga. And I was like, yo, you still live out here? Like, let's say what
He
up.
said, "Yeah, pull up.
Let's
Invite him
pull
to
up.
the
Let's see
pool
what he's
party."
doing. Yeah, no,
Like you
no,
probably
he
you
coming to
probably
my
never
house.
seen a house with a pool in it before.
I let it be known too, but like,
That's funny
nah,
as
but I
shit.
don't know. Like, I don't know if y'all ever get married. That's just I've been look. I'm not protective of that stuff, like my wife or anything like that. But I feel like like I don't want to think about no other dude. You know what I mean? Imagine that shit. Like once you get married, like I like to think of my wife as still pure
She wore
in
that
in
white
that
dress
sense.
for a
Like I was
reason.
the first. I'm the first one, even though I know I wasn't. But like you're with me now. You're still coming home with me. I had that good mentality when we were dating, like when dudes tried to talk to her. But no, just thinking of dudes that was there. Because I still like this is one thing with exes. I would think back like, yo, I had that chick in her prime. Look at her now. That's what this nigga's saying about my wife. You ever think about that shit?
Oh,
That pisses
oh
me off.
shit!
No matter no, my wife's beautiful. If not more beautiful today. No, I'm not saying it in a negative way.
I get
I'm
you.
I
just
feel
saying
it, but
It's
I'm
just that
just
anyway.
saying
concept of thinking is crazy, bro. He said, "Yeah."
that
My
just
man
an
looking from the distance,
understanding,
like when after he bagged your
homie on
groceries up, he was
Facebook
like,
or
"I used to put
Instagram.
her in a pretzel."
That's the shit that bothers me, dog. Before she started getting a little arthritis in her knee, I was smashing that. Like that pisses me off,
I
yo.
used to
Because
make her form the letter
that's the
A.
shit. No, but come on, you don't. Y'all are 30s, right? You're in 30s now. You got to think about that shit. You don't think about that shit. Looking back at like some high school chick that you used to fuck with, or some
I'm.
college chick,
I ain't
and
gonna
then you
lie. If
looking
you
like
see,
they with some dude now or
you
another guy,
see
you be like,
some, you see
yeah,
an
I
yeah,
old
had
I feel
joint
like
with a
that before.
dude get kind of flustered, like, "Oh, hey, car." I'm like, "Hey, girl, look at you," and they give you that extra long hug, and you hear, "Oh, this
that hasn't happened yet.
this
That
my
hasn't happened
boyfriend,"
yet.
and I'm off
Yeah,
the.
yeah. We
She's
we we
she's
we
a
don't.
wild one, ain't she? Or at least she
That's
was.
that's the thing.
He
We have
wild. I ain't
like
saying none of that.
yeah. That's an understanding we kind of have. Like we're not gonna like bring each other like that. We're back in her hometown, right? So I don't see that happening. People move on. Hopefully, none of these niggas still live here. That'd be crazy. Because she went to high school. Like, if you still living here, you got to be working at the Walmart or some shit.
You'll see one of them little boys going door to door passing out flyers. Be like, "Baby, who
Man,
what they leave in the door?" It's my old boyfriend. He running for mayor. The fuck?
shit. Nah, man. Shit.
I never left this town. I never gave up on it. This nigga driving a 6-figure car. It was like, "What happened
Nah,
to your
doggy.
Gap?" Dental surgery, baby.
I was like, you see that Dave Chappelle shit that we did that? It's I saw it on TikTok or
Yeah,
Instagram, whatever.
when he bought his when he sliced that
She
girl
met.
up, and then
No,
she
no,
went to go see him, and then he showed him his big ass house and his wife and shit like that.
no, no, no. I
Oh
think that's the same
yeah.
one. No, he went to visit the girl he wanted to date like in high school, and she married her high school sweetheart, and they're like
And then
they
he
live in the
whined and
hood.
dined her. He made her leave him, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
like
the same
Yeah,
one.
same
they
joint.
were
Yeah,
living
same
in the
sketch.
hood and shit, and she was like, "Oh my god, you're so rich," and then she's like, "Yo, did you?" And then he flies around in the private jet, and is like, "Did you leave him?" He's like, "Yeah, I
Come
did. I
on,
can't
baby,
wait."
let's laugh
Like,
in this
just get in the car, and then his wife and
motherfucker.
kids come out, they laugh at her. He's like, "Gotcha, bitch."
Gotcha, bitch. That shit was
Yo,
hilarious, bro.
yeah, I don't think I'll ever do that to anyone. But also,
I
yeah,
don't got
that
I don't
I
got
don't
enough
know.
time and pettiness in my body. Every
I'm
breakup
petty
I've
like
had was
that. Yeah.
I got enough
Every
amicable.
one.
pettiness. I
No, but
just
you
ain't
ever
got
think
enough
about like
finance.
did you ever like I don't know like I don't know if you when you're in a serious relationship or whatever like that type of stuff I keep it off the table. That's why I don't go outside. Like I don't want to like tempt like not that I'll be tempted to do anything, but what's the point? Like what's the point of going out and
Shit,
being
if you're in
around like
Richmond
other
dating,
women and people and shit.
it's kind of hard to avoid that. And you in Richmond dating, to be honest with you, like, so you kind of just got to deal with it. Like, not with everybody, but it's just
Mhm.
like it's just a natural thing, and it's just like, all right, you was fucking her, but I am fucking her. So I mean,
Yeah, I can't do that. I can't look at no dudes that ran
but I'm also
through
not thinking
anything.
about. I'm not. You're not usually thinking about the nigga either. You know what I'm saying? I'm just thinking about myself.
If I knew about the situation, I couldn't. I wouldn't get my mind off that motherfucker till I actually confront him and be like, "Yo,
Nah, I can't do all that.
yeah."
Too many people coming in and out, and it's too densely populated. I've never run into like a girl I dated ex before.
But why would you talk about it? I don't talk about it unless it's like known. Like there's this one. There's
Oh
only
yeah, no,
like
I'm
maybe
not
one
talking
or
about it.
two women that she knew about and
Yeah,
it's mainly
yeah. There's
because
been times where I've been out and it'd be like, "Hey, Kari, oh hey girl, how you doing?" And Shorty be like, "Who was that?"
no,
Oh,
I never.
that's
That's never happened. Like
some
one
joint back
like
in the day. There's a commercial that's out right now that's promoting Panera Bread, right? And they having it be like the best spot to grab their new menu items and hang out with your coworkers, hang out with your friends, hang out with your ex. And then when they go to the people that's exes, the girl look all weirded out, and the dude is like, "So how are your parents?" I'm like, "Why the fuck would you do that? Why would you have a hey babe, I'm heading out. Oh, just my monthly catch up with Karen, your ex? Yeah, we're going to Panera.
yeah.
Nigga, don't come back. What the fuck?" I was like that shit weird. Like if an ex asked me, actually I did have a moment like that, and it wasn't even that long ago. They was like asking me all about my folks and shit. In my mind, I wanted to say, "Girl, my folks didn't care for you when we was together. What the fuck are you asking about my parents for? Like the fuck? Why are we even talking, bruh?"
It's
And then
crazy, right?
it's that awkward. Why didn't we work? I said, I literally went up to everybody else in the party and said, "All right, y'all, I'll fuck with y'all later because this shit weird, bro."
Yeah, man. Relationships are tricky, man. That's why that's why I like being married. Dating right now is crazy for y'all. I'm sorry. I don't know. I know a car. You been how long you been in your thing? You've been with the same girl for a minute.
Nah.
Oh, so it's
The
a
act
different one.
yeah, the situation I was just telling you about
Yeah,
when it was off the why didn't we work? I was with her at the time we was doing the last podcast.
I
It's not
remember
yeah, it's not a
she was
thing no
sitting
more.
next to you.
Yeah, not a
I
thing no
think.
more,
All
bro.
right, we can cut. Don't the last 15 minutes or so, Trez. Don't clip any of
I
that.
mean you can clip it.
No,
If she,
I'm gonna take
yeah.
that other part out. I don't want to
Yeah,
put
but
that
and
other
I ain't worried
part.
about that girl.
That person might see
Um
that.
but
I'll take it out before I give it to you.
yeah,
Not
she
that.
whoa.
Yeah.
Take it out before I give it to you. What? Pause.
Pause. Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, yeah.
Major
Yeah, my
pause.
bad.
But
Pause.
nah,
Pause. Pause.
like
Yeah.
the dating scene around here. I mean, it's DC. It's a major city, so all that shit you be seeing on social media and the crazy stories and all that shit, like that shit that you see when girls be like, "I don't eat at Cheesecake Factory" type shit. You experience that, and then you experience the complete opposite of just like you go out with somebody, homie, be like, "How was the day?" You was like, kind of weird, and they blowing your phone up like, "Where are you?
Yeah.
Where are you? Where are you?" It's both ends of the spectrum being in this area, bro.
Yeah.
Like I had a girl like L out on me once. We went on a date. It was cool, and like I said, I was raised very well. Shout out to my parents. She was socially awkward, right? And I even had to. I kept being super respectful. Hey, are you comfortable with this? You sure you cool? Like, turn your location on, text whoever you need to text. It ain't no thing. You know what I'm saying? We went to a big popular movie theater, saw a movie in this first weekend. bunch of people around, all that shit. So she kept apologizing profusely. I'm just real nervous. I'm just cool, cool, cool. I did not want to. I felt the chemistry was good, but I was like, "Yeah, give me that kiss, girl." I walked into her car. I was like, "You gonna be good getting home?" Boom, that was it. Then I asked, "Hey, did you make it home safe?" I ain't get no response. Text her back like next day was like, "You good?" Nothing. And I said, "All right, I ain't about to keep double texting. So you'll reach out when you reach out. I assume that you okay because red receipt is on, so you ain't dead. So my conscience is clear." Next thing you know, she was like, I didn't know how to approach you, but I need to say this because it's bothering me. What did I do wrong? Like that? Is it because I said I was nervous? I said, what are you talking about? You didn't kiss me the other night. I was like,
What?
bitch, I don't. First off, kissing is very intimate to me. I'll fuck a bitch with a rubber before I kiss her because, like, I ain't trying to get no love bumps on my lip. I don't know you, shorty. Like, and then you're telling me you're nervous as fuck. Like, I said, I am a 6'1", broad shoulder ass black man in a parking lot with you, bruh. I don't want you to feel any more uncomfortable than you already do. The vibe
Yeah.
was there, but people could read the room wrong. I ain't want to lean in and hit it. Nigga, what the fuck is you doing? Now I look dumb as shit. I'd
Yeah.
rather it's certain situations where you ask for forgiveness and permission. That ain't
Mm-hmm.
one of them. I don't need no case on me. I ain't Diddy. I don't got the money for Brian Steele. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And then on top of that, that was literally not only our first date, that was our first time hanging out outside of a friend group.
Yeah.
So that was a lot to be assuming, like, oh, I'm gonna get some nookie tonight. So I was just like, all right, cool. And then like
But
she
some
just
girl they moving fast, yo.
yes,
You don't know how to read that room.
she was upset. She was like,
Yeah.
I went and talked to my sister. I had to make sure, did I look good that night? Like what I said, yeah. So
That's insecurity, bro. That's
in the words of
insecurity.
the sixth
All that.
god, I don't want to hear about this shit ever again. Not even when I tell you we were better as friends. I said, fuck no,
Yeah.
shorty's nuts, bro.
Yo, girls who try to like say all that, especially if you're being respectful, and then she's thinking, and she's probably giving up some ass the first date a bunch of times just because she's insecure.
Facts.
I think a lot of girls is good. So they think they have to do that to get a guy. You know what I mean? And then if you respect her enough, like you could have been like this ain't my wife. I could have did all the things to try to get her in bed the first night if I wanted to. Not to say I could have done it. Like she'll deny it to this day that I could have had someone the first night. But I didn't put all the moves on her because I thought she was cool, and she wasn't having a good day on our first date. But like as I grew to appreciate her and like her, we took our time. We planned it out a little bit, right? Even like the first kiss was a little spontaneous. Not spontaneous. I think she was just like, I just like, oh, and I kissed her. Like our third date, I think I kissed her and let her go. And she was all happy, and I was happy. I was like, "Oh, I kissed a girl, yeah!" Like we planned out the first time we did something and all that. Like it was not planned it out, but made it a night. You know what I mean? Like tried to
Right.
just
Yeah.
ease into it and make it natural. It wasn't the best experience because it was a little awkward. Because usually, I think the more if it was spontaneous, it probably would have been better.
Yeah, you
But
just
like when
kind
you
of like
plan it
you
out,
just
you're trying to
feel.
like,
You're
yeah,
like,
you're
so
like,
this is I'm gonna lay some roses down. You're gonna come to the
yeah.
room.
Yeah,
I'll be freshened up.
dog.
I
I
like more
bought,
like it's raining outside. But like, damn girl, when this rain gonna die down? Take your shoes off. Just wait. Next thing you know, I'm.
dog. I bought. Yo, it's so funny. I was sitting there. Let's have some drinks and loosen up. Yo, dog. I bought this nasty ass vodka. I forgot what the flavor was. It was some like some gimmicky vodka. It was like Jolly Rancher flavor, and I was like, oh, it's gonna be. I mixed that shit. It tastes disgusting, yo. And that's all the alcohol. I was like, damn. So we drinking these nasty drinks. I made like a little charcuterie board and stuff, and we just watching movies and stuff. All right, let's get to it. And, I'm not
He
gonna get
said, "All
into
right,
the
let's
detail,
get to it."
but again,
He
it was
said, "I have checked all the
awkward. It
boxes.
was
Let's
awkward. It was
commence."
awkward as fuck. But we made it through, and we're married now, so it's all
Yeah,
good. But you got to respect all the quirkiness of those things. That's when you find the right woman or the right partner or whatever. I think that's what
yeah.
you
I've
gotta
definitely had some
deal
like
with.
cheesy, quirky moments, like when you first get to meet some. I remember it was this
Mm-hmm.
one girl. This when I was young. I was like super young,
Mm-hmm.
high school shit, and I wanted that girl so damn bad. And that's when you be lying to your friends and shit. They be like, "Man, you ever had sex with a girl?" Man, yeah, I be sexing girls all the time,
I just fucked this afternoon right before I
man.
got here.
But this girl, I was decently
Mm-hmm.
experienced, still a virgin though. But she ain't really did nothing. See, at that age, it's still common for girls to not really have done nothing. And I remember she was like, "I'm scared," and I was like, "What you scared for?" She was like, "I never kissed a boy," and I said, "Hey, me neither." And then we just started kissing, and it was just like one of those awkwardly but still kind of like fond little okay type moments.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
But
man.
sex, I don't think I've ever had the intention. If anything, it's always been the reverse. It's always that one girl that be like, and I don't be fucking niggas unless we locked in, and you be looking at her like, bet you off.
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
it's
that's why I
either
never go
way,
into no
yeah.
situation thinking I'm guaranteed to get some. Cause
Mhm.
sometimes girls will see they'll neg you like that to see what your reaction is. Be like they
But
get
why do
you
that, dog? Why
because they
do
want to
that?
know. Like I've literally had girls
Especially
be
this,
like,
with this, you
"I
know.
thought you was gonna press me out for sex," and I was like, "Nah, baby, I ain't like that." And that make them be like, "Shit, now I want to fuck this thing."
Yo, dog, that whole Me Too shit that was happening a few years ago, dog. Any of these situations, you be labeled a rapist.
That's why I'm so
Just
glad.
for anything, just putting your hand on their leg or some shit and
I'm
being
glad
like,
I
"Yo,
grew
let's
up in the era of like hindsight is
glad
2020,
rape
and
was
this
okay."
and not no like when Me Too was popping off because that got me trained to be like 1,001 yeses and one no is a no, bro. You not getting me. And I'm
Yeah,
not saying if it wasn't like that, you'll still get me. I had two sisters and a mother helped raise me how to
yeah.
respect women, but like I wish Shannon Sharp had that kind of logic. Like I ain't
Oh my
trusting
god.
no hoes, bro. Not to say every woman is a hoe, but like in a general sense, like I'm not trusting that shit
But
because
you gotta understand boundaries, right? Like
because
that's the
even if they
thing.
not trying to get your bag, like you said, the room could be red crazy. A little gesture that you think is normal. Like I held a door for a girl on a date one time. She must have dated straight assholes in the past because she was like, "You held the door for me." I'm like, "Doy." She was looking at me like the house elf and Harry Potter,
Yeah,
like I
what do
gave
you
Dobby
want? What do
clothes
you
or some shit.
Yeah.
I was like, "What? That's normal." I thought.
I thought, yeah, like that stuff is normal, but and then a lot of girls don't get that experience. And then at the same time, like, yeah, I totally agree with you with all that, being, no means no and all that other shit.
Yeah,
And
like you said, you put your
yeah,
hand on a girl thigh, that might be a little gesture because y'all in the
yo,
movies,
dog,
and then she'll be like,
yo,
"This motherfucker was filling my leg up." Boy,
dog,
you my
dog. I
ass,
grew up in
baby.
the '90s, yo. There was no boundaries, yo. You put the girl, the hand on the thigh, you was moving it up the leg. By the
Oh
time you know
yeah.
it, you and they. This is without
Then
even knowing. You don't
you
even
was an
know.
OBGYN at that point.
And this is the shit that we was doing in high school and shit, like with these girls. And these girls, they just, no, come on, like that type of shit. Nobody said a word. Nobody thought anything different of it. And then now, not to say that obviously that's bad in hindsight, but then we grew up in that culture, dog. Like I seen. Man, we watch movies like, I don't know if you ever seen like Revenge of the Nerds or Animal
Oh
House,
yeah,
like
yeah,
all
yeah.
these movies, and I think I mentioned it
Panty
last week.
raids and
Yeah, dog.
stealing
Literal
bras
dog.
and
All
pulling
of that
girl
shit.
pants downs in public
Literal
and shit.
dog. Rape. It's literally that with the
Revenge of the
definition
Nerds
of rape
is a
culture.
he literally raped the girl. She thought she was fucking her boyfriend. He literally raped
Exactly.
Shorty, bro. And
Yeah.
that was a critically acclaimed movie. People, ha 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 ha. Ha. That
Exactly.
movie
We
had like
grew up
12
on that
sequels
shit,
and
dog.
shit.
Yeah, 12 seasons. Like,
Yeah,
but it's like six or something. Yeah, you're right. But
yeah, bro.
like, but like, that's the culture that I had to like, and I tell my wife this all the time. Like, this Me Too shit really opened my eyes, and I always said like I would be scared if I ever became like famous or some
A
shit like that, and then
politician or
some
some shit
rant
like
of
that.
politician. Look what happened to that guy in the Supreme Court, right? Like
Mhm.
they had a trial on this shit for some shit that he did, just rubbing up on a chick back in fucking like high school, elementary school, whatever the fuck it was. And I'm like, yo, like back then they didn't say nothing. I didn't say nothing, so it was like whatever. And I knew better. I always know better. I never did any of these bad things, but at the end of the day, like I can recall situations where the standards that are out here now, they'd be like, oh, they'll fucking roast me. Look what
Shit.
happened to Aziz Ansari, yo.
Yeah.
That nigga, like just because he was being a little aggressive, and then the girl was submissive, and they both did stuff, but then she wrote a blog about it, and now all of a sudden she's a victim. You know what I mean? No means no, and it's like no, yes, no means no for sure, but like, how many of us have sat there and said, okay, you said no once, and you try again, and then you try again, you try again, and then like, and yeah, then you pull back and like, all right, cool, let's go
Yes.
our
What's
separate
that
ways.
song? Man, it's a classic. A baby is cold.
Yeah. That's a rape
They
song.
they
That
like,
nigga's
bro,
talking
this a
about
dirt
raping her.
rape song. I said, bro, I thought that
No,
song was nah. It was like
he's saying you staying in, take a drink. Oh, nah, that nigga about to rape her.
he said,
I
bitch,
see that
swallow
shit.
this
Yeah. Nah,
pill.
that dude.
Why the fuck you won't chill?
Oh, that's
Baby is
1950 something, yo. If you telling the woman to stay inside, she gonna stay inside and she can't say nothing.
you
You,
better
you
not say
kidnapped at
shit.
that point, yo. You kidnap at that point. But yeah, but that shit scared. Like, yo, with Twitter, somebody just put out a tweet at whoever just did this to me in 1998.
And
Oh man,
then
what the
with
fuck? I
the court
remember
of
this
public
bitch.
opinion, before it's so
Oh,
many
they'll just
times
write
they
you
just
off.
you just cut
Oh,
you just
forget
cook.
about it. Forget
Yep.
about it.
And then the sad part is I know a lot of, and because I'm big into the YouTube content sphere, a lot of YouTubers will get accused, they canceled. Then
Hmm.
I love the moments when the YouTuber come back with the text messages and everybody got to apologize. But the YouTuber, it's one YouTube dude who said he was like, I've been vindicated, but he said now that this shit is even out here, my
They still
reputation
don't.
ain't never gonna be the same.
Oh
It's
yeah,
always
you
gonna be a
Google. There's
motherfucker.
videos everywhere. There's clips everywhere. There's all types of shit. So it's
Yep.
crazy.
He was like,
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
like
crazy.
he said, they was like, man, you still got like 1 million subscribers. He was like, yeah, and I lost. He said losing 200,000 subscribers when you got 1.8 don't look like nothing, but like he said, because of this, I'm gonna be stuck at like 1.6 forever, and I'm never gonna cross that 2M. Because anytime somebody look me up, it's always gonna be an asterisk by my name. Even though
Yeah.
I was vindicated, it was the fact I had to go through this shit.
Yeah, and I think that the way you handle it is critical. You can't just some people their appeal is the fact that they could just take shit with a grain of salt and talk to their audience like that. But it's tough. I mean, that's why it's a brave thing to get into the content making space because you know,
You got to be careful.
nobody's. Yeah, you got to be careful
Yeah.
and understand, and even
I
going
tell
back,
people,
like,
I tell people all the time, when you get to that point where you at that crossroads, you know when them YouTubers do them big videos, go, guess what, guys? I just quit my job. I'm a YouTuber full time. Right there,
yeah,
get a handler, bro. Get a publicist, get somebody. Get a
mm-hmm,
lawyer, get a publicist, get an accountant. Right there. Big
Hmm.
three.
mm-hmm,
Big
yeah,
three. Fuck that shit. I you when you start going to them YouTube parties, and
mm-hmm.
hey, I know that shit may sound corny, bitch, you coming through, and you gotta leave your phone at the door. We have sex. You got to sign. If you somebody that I met on like OnlyFans, hey, sign this NDA real quick. Like fuck that
I mean,
bullshit, bro.
you gotta do that. And it's tough in the moment. Look what happened to that dude who just did the stream with Ludwig. He got drunk on the stream. You saw that shit? The guy, I forgot the guy's name, but he got drunk on this Ludwig stream and he started like acting crazy in front of all the girls and stuff. And like everybody was like, oh, whatever. But he got really drunk and then they had a
And
breathalyzer there and he did a breathalyzer and his alcohol level was like crazy
yeah,
high.
and then he had like a history of alcohol abuse too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
I know
then
what you're
like
doing.
they saw all this shit and he lost all his brand deals. People were looking at him like, "Oh my god, you're a fucking horrible person." Like this, and he lost
Was
all
it a
this
dude
shit.
named excuse me, is it a dude named Mango?
Mango, yeah,
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 yeah. Cause see,
yeah,
and everybody got mad at Lowe because it was like, bro, you know how Mango is, bro.
yeah, and yeah. Look, I mean, look what I mean. He didn't necessarily get the best response for it. I don't know if you saw that response he
Yeah,
got,
so it was
but
nuts.
it was a little. It's not my fault. He just did
Yeah,
what he
he was
did.
like, I ain't
I
that
know he's
nigga
an
father.
alcoholic. Like you know what I'm saying?
And
Like
like,
oh, and I
to an extent,
encouraged
it's
it.
true, but it's like, bro, come on, man, you got the higher ground in the power dynamic right now.
Yeah, and I didn't think. I like Ludwig, but he was a dick for that. That's a dick move, yeah. I would have not. I wouldn't have said anything and just been like, "Look, I made a mistake," and I talked to him, and that's it. Like, I'm not account.
Apologies have the highest success fail rate in the favor of fail, bro. It's when you hear a good YouTuber apology, that's like the frequency of the Olympics. Like every four
Hmm.
years, you might hear a good one, bro. Most of the time, it's just like, oh, they about to say some dumb shit or play a ukulele or like make this into a
Hmm.
parody, and it's like, oh, this shit about to go bad, bro.
Hmm.
This about to be bad. If I ever get in a scandal, the first thing I'm doing is like, I'm gonna call the fucking marketing team, like, bro, what the fuck I'm supposed to say, bro?
Yeah, we'll figure out something.
The main thing is don't get in trouble. Like, don't get in trouble.
Yeah.
I don't think if you have history, I mean, nah, you can't. You shouldn't get in trouble. But like, and it's
I don't
weird
think
even
I've
having this
ever said or
conversation.
done anything that would warrant me getting canceled. But
Yeah.
like certain shit, I know. Like I handle my alcohol real well, but I am
But
a
how do you get
casual.
canceled? Like,
I'm a
what's
casual
canceled?
drinker. Like, let's say you go on stream and you do like a shot stream. You'll never see me do a shot stream, bro. Fuck that. Cause I might get twisted and say some wild shit.
Yeah.
I can't wait to start doing some IRL where we got like cameras everywhere. My wife
Like
will hate it, but
the main thing that's gonna get you canceled 9 times out of 10, something mad racist, something sexist, and any type of DV
oh,
or
we black.
underage kid shit.
We black. We can't be racist.
Well,
We
well,
don't do the
yeah, I was
we
just
don't
saying
do
in
the
general.
underage kids.
Yeah,
What
or
was the
the
other
big.
thing?
So for
And
us,
you're not getting you canceled either for black people.
the biggest thing
Who?
will get us canceled
DV.
would
What
be
the fuck's the
not as us creators would
oh,
be somebody
domestic
lying.
violence?
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Somebody
Domestic
lying
violence.
on us would be the biggest thing that'll get us fucked up.
Oh no, I don't beat my wife. Nah,
Yeah.
that's crazy. I don't beat people.
And then, like Trey said though, in the black community, it's gonna be like 50-50. The first thing somebody gonna say, it's not even just men. Another woman gonna say, "What that bitch do though?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What
Oh,
bitch do though?"
dog. They be
Like
yo. I always see that shit on like TikTok, whatever. Like these women, like she must have said something to have him
what
punching
do
the
the
guy
girls
like
be
that.
saying when a girl say that?
I'll take him.
What she say to get hit? And another girl be like, "You're not a girl's girl if you said some shit." And then that's they battling each other.
Yep.
Yo, man,
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, all that stuff is weird. Like
Or
I
nah,
don't
the
know.
number one black defense in the DV thing is they still together though. So
Oh yeah.
yeah, why she
She
ain't
ain't
leave him?
leave him though.
She
So
ain't leave him. The first thing niggas said about Ray Rice, I mean, they got married afterwards. So what that mean?
so it couldn't even been that bad, you know.
That shit happens. Yeah. Even with the Diddy shit, like yo, Carl Charleston White had the best thing on the Diddy thing. He said when he saw that video, he's like, man, fuck that shit. They just had a fight. And look, if she really was trying to run away because he's trying to kidnap her, why'd she go back in the room and get her diamonds and Louis Vuitton purse and then run back out? I was like, yo, that's facts. Yo, she ran back in the joint, grabbed her shit, and then ran out.
Yeah, because I definitely would have sent somebody could have get that shit. Kid Cudi, go
Yeah.
get that shit for me, bro.
Dog, I mean, if you're really running for your life, are you really gonna go back for your Louis Vuitton purse and them jewelries and shit? No.
Nah. We'll get it back.
You get that back in the lawsuit, which she did. 30-something million dollars, yo.
And then some.
Exactly.
And she put that nigga behind bars potentially for 10 years.
He not doing 10 though.
I hope not. I mean, I lived in a world where Puff Daddy has just been there, yo. And I ain't never seen no freak off or none of that stuff. You don't want to see even R. Kelly, yo. It hurt me to see that I can't listen to another R. Kelly song for the rest of my life. Right?
Without
Or his
headphones.
life at least.
Yeah,
No. I still listen to his old stuff, whatever he has. I didn't cancel R. Kelly. I think that those things that he did are horrible, right? And he's been held accountable for it. But I'm not gonna sit here and deny that.
But you know what they say, R. Kelly is an
talent.
asterisk because the streams benefit the people that was victimized. So they said.
Okay,
He
it's good.
He got this thing. But like on top of that though, this is a tangent. It's all up to somebody's morality. If I see somebody listening to New Ye or some Diddy, I'm like, look, bro. Just like if you saw somebody wearing some Yeezys, the amount of people's hands that was in creating that thing. People say when you create
That's
a
what Sean
shoe,
says. Yeah, Sean
when you
says that
create a
same shit.
shoe, a movie, a song, it's a miracle, bro. Those things are not supposed to cohesively work. All these different ideologies, personalities, talents coming together to make this thing. Like, if you look at a pair of Yeezys, bro, that's Steven Smith's architecture.
Yeah.
That's Addy Preen technology from the Kobe line. A colorway inspired by something from Kanye West life, like his wife, bro. So many different things that's into that. You know what I'm saying? On top of that, like you said, you got Diddy records. I got Yeezy shoes, man. I've already paid for this.
I got on Yeezy shoes right now. So
Yeah, I ain't throwing that shit away. Y'all got me
hell
fucked
nah.
up.
What you wearing? Some 700s?
500s.
Oh, those are my favorites.
Yeah.
I have that. I haven't worn them yet though.
I've always wanted the black ones, but you know all this shit happened. So
what size you wear?
Still might get them though.
What
12.
size you wear? Oh, send me your address. Send me your address. I got you.
Yeah,
I got it. I got utility blacks.
I was on Chewbacca during July 4th.
I got your address somewhere. I'll send
I was on Chewbacca on July 4th. I definitely bought those Adidas Yeezy Quantums in that blue colorway. Them joints were $70.
Yeah. The utilities are still pretty high. They're almost 300.
Utility blacks is one of them. It's along with Wave Runners and Turtle Doves is like GOAT colorways that's like never gonna go down no matter what they say about them. Especially now that they ain't making no more.
I have a pair of Wave. Oh, I sold them. I think I'm
not gonna lie.
I sold for like $800.
it's this dude, right? You know, the 1050s was supposed to come out,
Mm-hmm.
the new boots.
Mm-hmm.
He bought a sample pair and broke the last down. I actually just pre-ordered them. He doing a run of 1050s. They like 170. He said since Adidas and Yeezy ain't doing them, he said shit, I'm gonna make them.
Mm.
They gonna come out in like September. I was like shit, 170, shit, fuck yeah.
I'll pay for that if I like
Yeah,
the boot. I don't remember what those look like.
I'll show you. But yeah, I was like shit, I'll do it.
Yeah, man. Like I don't know. I can't. I don't cancel people, talented people, whatever. I can separate the art from the individual.
Like if going forward,
Um,
like for example, like the swastika shit, I ain't about to buy no swastika shirt, but that don't mean I'm gonna go back and throw away all my old shit. I still be wearing that original $20 merch. It's my favorite hoodie.
they
Fuck
still
you.
haven't shipped mine. I gotta go
Shit, what's
cancel those
this?
orders, man. Yo, yeah, must be. Those are
Hey,
dope. Those are classic.
Yeah, I went to my homie's shop and he was all like, "Bro, I try to sell these for the high," because he bought a bunch of them when Cactus Plant did the restock. And he said because
Mm.
everybody associated with Ye, bro. He said, "Bro, I could barely break retail." I was like, "Give me one, fuck, I'll buy one for you for retail so you can get your money back."
dead
Mm.
ass.
Yeah.
I wear that shit. I like that. Those are good designs, yeah. I like
Yeah, and
all that
everybody,
stuff, man.
everybody was like, "Damn, what's that mean? This is a Kanye West one." I embarrassed this girl. She tried to be funny. I said, "Ain't you like a professed Christian?" She was like, "Yeah." I said, "This is a scripture from the Bible. Actually, you should probably fucking read that book that you want to live and die by so bad." Fucking dumb bitch, try to embarrass me. And what if it was about Kanye? He do need to be born again. That nigga needs some help. Your mother ever died tragically? No, shut the fuck up then.
I mean, it's deeper than that.
Yeah, it's deeper than that, but I'm just saying,
He's
like,
a little,
she was
he's a
loud with
little
the shit
fucked up,
too.
yo. I
She
mean,
was
he's
like,
sucking
"Oh,
his
Ye
cousin's
must be.
dick and
Oh, that's
shit.
this. That's a Kanye. You know what Kanye be saying?" I'm like, "Do you know what that book that you live and die by be saying? Because this is where
Oh,
it's from,
there's some wild shit in the Bible.
Oh
There's
yeah.
some wild shit in the Bible. I don't understand how people don't. They just pick and choose what they want to hear.
bro." That's why, like, look, I believe in equality and all that. You could suck whoever penis you want to suck, but like, I always, and not saying don't believe in the Bible or don't believe in God, but I don't understand why gay people subscribe to religion. Because I'm like, that book you're reading is saying because of your lifestyle, you're going to burn eternally.
Yeah, there's certain places where they
God
accept
is,
it.
yeah, and I just be like,
It's
oh, so
weird.
you one of
Old
the people
Testament, New
that
Testament. It's like,
pick and choose the
yeah.
Bible. I say it because if you supposed to believe in this with your whole heart and whole soul, that's also in that book. If
Mm,
you pick and choose to skip over the part where the gay people get destroyed, then you ain't believing in the whole heart and whole soul. So good luck.
interesting.
Yeah, people like,
All
well, you gonna
right.
go to hell? I'm like, I don't believe in hell, so that's a wrap.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that. I don't want to. I don't want to meet the afterlife anytime soon. We'll figure it
I ain't
out when
trying to
we
go there
get
no
there.
time soon, but I'm just
Yeah.
like,
Hell no.
because I believe in God and stuff, but I'm just like,
Be mindful of your health, though. That's the
I said,
biggest
I don't
thing.
believe that the highest power in the world that is the personification of love will send me to hell because I ain't have the answers from the jump. That just sounds crazy to me. Hell is a man-made construct by the Catholic Church to get niggas to pay money. That's all that shit is. You could look in the book and see when the Hellfire Doctrine was created, but that's for another podcast. Every Catholic would unsubscribe. They'd be like, "Fuck this nigga."
I mean, no, it's been debated, but I think people of faith, especially the fundamentalists, will never believe anything other than what they believe or want to believe, and
And
their
I
way
tell
of life is all that
I tell
matters.
them all the time too. I'm jealous of y'all. I wish I could live my life thinking that everything is gonna be okay.
Just because you
Bro-
believe,
Yo,
that's the
bro,
that's the fun. Anything,
ignorance is
Islam,
bliss. I
Christianity.
wish I had that
It's
kind of
not
faith.
ignorance. It's
No, it's
gaming.
ignorant to
It's
the fact of the
psychosis. It's
other thing,
psychosis. No,
of
it's
the
a
other
psychosis, bro.
possibilities. Yeah, bro, I love that. I said, bro, I love that for you,
There's
bro.
nothing. If you God is the only person that could judge us. I used to date this girl as a therapist. She was, I think she was Catholic. Like I'm Catholic too, or Christian Catholic,
Raised
whatever the
that
fuck.
way.
But like I don't subscribe to the doctrine of religion as a fundamental way of living. I think these books are great guidance, tell you how to live a certain way, but we
Yeah, because they
shouldn't
was,
be.
but the Bible's ahead of its time. They was telling people
Yeah.
in the days of the 10 tribes of Israel, hey, bro, you should wash your hands after you piss.
Oh yeah, man.
Like that was ahead of this, man. Like you said,
Use some hand sanitizer, whatever.
as
Yeah.
as they say, I had somebody tell me this once. He was all like, "I'm not religious, but I follow the teachings of the Bible." And I was like, "Wow." He was like, "Bro, it's a great guideline. Basic instructions before leaving Earth.
Earth. Yeah.
BIBLE." I was like, "Shit,
Yeah. Wu-Tang Clan made that up.
bar." Yeah, and when I figured out he got that from Wu Tang, I was like,
Yeah. Killer
The
Priest,
cannabis
Killer
loving ass
Priest.
nigga.
That's a classic song. I love that song, yo. Bonus track
I
on the Jizz album.
my nephew ahead of his time. He listened to vinyls. He be reading X-Men comics from the runs in the 80s. And
Got a lot of those.
I bought him a vinyl player like a year ago, and he always be picking up new stuff. Like he picked up Trouble Man and shit from the thrift store, all that. And he was all like, he got some Wu-Tang dunks because he a budding sneakerhead. And he was all like, I don't feel right wearing these, Uncle Carl. I was like, why? He was like, I don't know no Wu-Tang songs. I said, huh?
Oh.
He was like, yeah, I don't know one. I said, what about? And he, like I said, he's smart. He was like, this is the exact words he said. Through cultural osmosis, I know what cream is and protect your neck, but I actually don't know the songs. Man, I went
Wow.
on Amazon and bought him that Wu-Tang 36. I said, hey, bro, do your homework. It'll get hit them off. So when they
Hmm.
come, I'm gonna give it to him.
So you
So
couldn't
yeah.
listen to on Spotify,
I could,
huh?
nah, I just told him I was like, I even said it to us like, don't even go on Apple Music, bro. I got you, bro. Listen to
These
it on
kids
wax.
are weird now, man. I
Listen
was
to
thinking
it on
about that the
wax.
other day. They go out of their way to buy shit like vinyl. Like I used to DJ vinyl. I hated that shit. When CDJs came around, I didn't like those either because you got to flip CDs and stuff, and they weren't really good. But vinyl, I hated DJing with it because it'll get scratched. Somebody bumps the table, it skips the record, and then you gotta do all this shit. These kids love that shit. They think, here, oh, it
Bro,
sounds so
I
pure, and I was
fucking
like, nigga,
I
when MP, oh god, it's so stupid.
I was digging through
Like,
crates one day, and I was next to some younger people. They was like teenagers, but like not high school teenagers, so 19 type shit.
mm-hmm.
And the girl kept saying vinyls, and I was like, "Bitch, it's vinyl. You don't gotta say S. You don't say Chinese's. Vinyls, not vinyls, bitch." That shit irked the fuck out of me, bro. My girl was like, "Was that necessary?" I was like, "Yes, bro. Shit." And they was
You gotta
loud as
correct
shit.
them. Yeah, these kids, man. I mean, I think it's nice to have these hobbies, but I think it's kind of cheesy
Uh,
that you're embracing some shit that we let go of years ago as
Yeah, because
adults.
now the new thing now is YouTubers, I mean not YouTube, Instagram people making a killing making reproduction cassette tapes. They getting the blank cassette things, they getting a blank cassette tape,
Maybe
recording
mixtapes.
some shit on there, and then putting like some Etsy cutout graphic paper and selling cassettes. It's a company that is making it's like a clear acrylic thing that you put cassettes in, and it's like a Bluetooth speaker. I said, oh shit. Mar-
I got a boom box. I bought a boom box that plays tapes for me and it's Bluetooth, but it ate like I have all these old tapes. I threw them in there. Me doing like my radio show back in college. It ate like three of the tapes. I was trying to digitize everything, and I was playing through these things, and the tapes just they get loose after a while, and they just broke. Yeah, it
when
broke like three.
millennials like when
It's terrible.
millennials buy shit, like I go to a swap meet every once in a while, and this lady
Swap meet.
always got clean as well preserved VHH tapes.
Hmm.
And like when I see people my age buying them, they're like, damn, we used to have this cool. But when I be seeing like 12 and 15-year-olds be like, well, cool. What's this
Hmm.
movie? And it's a copy of Men in Black, but it's got that shiny lenticular cover. How much is this? I'd be like, bitch, you ain't never seen man, fuck you. Put that down, bro.
bro.
You don't
These
even
kids
know
don't be
what it
knowing shit,
you
bro.
don't even know what it like
Yeah, I guess
it's
it's.
it's gamers, right? They'll review retro games and they be like, I bought Time Crisis and they got the light gun, and they be like, this shit don't work. I said, bro, because you got a flat screen TV, bro. It's not gonna work without a curved TV, fool.
Nah,
You
the
know.
craziest shit I've seen with kids, when I was working out west, we had a bunch of NBA shirts. And we had
Hmm.
Kobe ones, Shaq and Kobe ones. And I'm in Cali, so Kobe going crazy. There's like this 12-year-old kid pop up. He looking for a shirt. And he's like, yeah, man, I kind of want something Lakers. I was like, okay, cool. Yeah, we got Kobe. We got Kobe and Shaq too. He's like, well, I know Kobe, but I don't know who Shaq is. I was like,
What?
wait, you don't know Shaquille O'Neal? Big ass Shaquille O'Neal, Shaq?
He probably like,
Like,
oh, the announcer on NBA on
yeah, he's like,
TNT.
I've seen him on like TNT, but it's like, I'm like, bro, did you really know who the fuck Shaq is, bro? Like, I
That's
know you're 12, but come on, bro.
that's like when I forgot what dude he was on First Take, one of them shows, and he was just blown away. He's like, I went to my kids' class for show and tell or career day, and they was like, "Oh man, we watch you on TV." Da da da. And he was like, "Yeah, I've covered some of the greats. I covered da da da, LeBron, Michael Jordan." And one of the kids was like, "The man that make the sneakers," and
I don't know. I mean, come on. I mean,
he was like,
you
"You don't
can't
know
be
who Michael
surprised.
Jordan
I
is?"
mean, we live in an information age. They'll find out if they want to find out. But like, It's the same reason why these niggas think that Jim Jones is hotter than Nas. Like that's stupid. Like we can
They
look.
don't think that though. He made all that up, bro.
Yeah, I'm
They
pretty
No,
sure.
no, there
Like,
was a kid. No, the reason
it's
why
been
he
a
said that because there was a kid on a podcast that went viral because he said that shit. That's what
it's
happened.
been a couple people that
And
been
he rode
arguing
that
with
train.
me from my stories. Like, how do you not think Jim Jones is influential? I said, Brian say Jim Jones is influential. I said, but compared to Nas, in the words of my man from Coming to America, Jim Jones ain't shit. Like, nigga, we talking about Nas, fool. Like, what the fuck
Yeah,
are
you
you
talking
talking
about
about?
cultural influence and stuff. That the
Nigga's not
debate,
even
but
the
it's just
best
like
nigga on Dipset. What the fuck are you talking about, bro?
exactly like Jewels is probably more influential, fashion wise, everything.
Jim
Like
Jones, the nigga who
so.
get his braids laid fresh and then ask the nigga to brush it afterwards. Like that nigga goofy. Nigga never look fresh with his with his hair ever, bro.
Yeah, he always looked dusty, don't he?
I know his bitch hate when she kiss him because he got a beard that look like damn, bro. Have you ever
Nowadays,
brushed your beard in life ever, bro?
he used to be clean back in the day. Pause. Like when he like 05, 06, he used to be
Back when them we fly high days when we was trying to do that
yeah,
solo
when he
shit.
had that money, yeah.
But like
But like
now, bro.
that yeah, he don't look like he shave all the time, and he just look like an old man. Just
Yeah, bro. And I'm like, bro, you like
yeah,
a Harlem legend, bro. You a get fly nigga.
he not even from Harlem. That's what Cam said.
Damn. Cam
Your
called him
grandma
out.
from Harlem, nigga.
He calls him Jummo. He calls him Jummo or Jimmo or something like that. I'm like, he's like that nigga is from the Bronx, yo. He used to just come be around, yo. Like he did this whole thing on his podcast. He was talking about like, yo, Jimmy just used to be around. This is like well known. Like even Jewels knows this shit. Like he ain't from Harlem.
That's the same shit how people from around here. People be like, yeah, man, you know, so and so nigga ain't even from DC, nigga, he from PG. They be super particular about your ward around here. Nigga, you ain't even from Ward 8, nigga. You from Northwest. You a Northwest nigga for real. That's all right, though. And just claim that shit, bro. Claim where you from, bro. Just claim it, bro.
Yeah, there's no
Because the hood
way.
will do the research, bro.
Yeah, there's no way I would like, I grew up in that shit, so I understand like a lot of that shit when motherfuckers used to say they from here or there. Like, I hate it when people from Jersey associate themselves in New York just because I bet like so many people, I'd be like, oh yeah, I'm from New York. I'm like from Queens or in Long Island or whatever. And they'd be like, oh, I'm from Jersey. And I'm like, why'd you even say that? Like, I don't give a fuck where you're from.
Nobody
Like,
asked you that,
yeah,
bro.
nobody. Yeah, okay. You can say, oh yeah, like like you say they say it in a way that makes it seem like it's that
Oh,
close.
like same
Where
team type
like,
shit.
oh shit, you're just across the bridge and a couple of tolls away from getting good food and shit. The only thing y'all got is the Sopranos up there. That's it. And a couple of little pizza joints. Maybe you know what I mean.
The American Dream Mall now is the only reason I go to.
I don't even know what that means. Like
That's
these
that big
niggas.
ass mall with the theme park in it.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, it's new.
That's
It's
in
new.
Jersey. They got
Yeah.
a really nice mall, really like ritzy mall. I forgot the name of it, but it's near Livingston, New Jersey. I had a boy up there. We used to go to that mall all the time. They used to have Bentley dealership and all types of nice shit in there. But like,
Yeah, I've only ever gone to Jersey for that mall and then go to Jersey Gardens when I worked at Nike and I had to help with the
Truff,
re-grand
stop.
opening of that store. That was it.
The fuck is that? What are you eating?
That's the
Oh,
one
it's
thing
eating
about
weird
pets I
shit.
don't miss. Be like, what the fuck are you eating, bro?
She just came into the room carrying like a little piece of something in her mouth.
You
What's
like
wrong
spend
with
all
you?
this money on a Chewy box and like, why are you eating just random bits that I ain't vacuumed yet, bro? Like, what are
Yeah, I
you
don't know
doing?
what that is, yo. Looks like shit. I don't know. Anyway, we've been talking for 3 hours. We should go. Trez, I am going to heavily redact things from this podcast that we shouldn't be talking about, and I'll send it
For
to
sure.
you. Yeah,
Sounds good.
I'll drop it in the scripts after this. I'm going to do it tonight, though. But no, it's a good little
Yeah,
discussion.
man, great
You know?
convo, man. Always.
I mean, I will take out the rape talk and a couple of other things.
We'll save it for the OG podcast.
We talk,
Yeah.
all the stuff about. I don't want my wife hearing a few things, even though she's heard these things. I don't think she wants me to talk about them publicly.
Especially with an audience building. Nigga, you
Yeah.
embarrass me.
No, not embarrassing her. I
Okay.
think me talking about beating up niggas that she used to date is weird, or wanting to, or
I wouldn't even
stalking
say
them or
weird
whatever.
shit. I'm protecting what's mine. Fuck that.
I don't
Girl, that
think
mean
it's
I love the
protect.
shit out of you. Cause
Yeah,
not to say you think she would do nothing with them niggas again, but it's just like,
it's just the thought of it. Like you can't.
Yeah.
Like, what do you like? If you think about that, like look, if I've been with her for what 12 years now. We've been together 12 years, right? Just us two, and it's weird because I can't think of being with nobody else. Like, which is odd, No, not. I mean, like married to nobody else, right? And if it doesn't work out between us, I ain't never getting married again. I'm just gonna be like Diddy, just having freak offs and shit. That's it. Yeah, I don't care what you no punishers and none of that cuck shit. But I'm talking about like I'm just gonna be a free spirit if we ever break up. But like it's a big decision to get married. That's why y'all young. I met her around the same time, like 31, 32. So there's a lot of things that we've been through and grown with together. So I feel like and being that we've been through so much and the arguments, the ups, the downs, most of it's been real good. We've grown together, right? She's been there for me, I've been there for her, and I appreciate that. And I think that brings that bond. But like knowing that there was somebody else right before me that she tested out once or twice. Regardless, I'm talking about relationship, sex, whatever. Like that nigga, I just don't like him. Cause why didn't you choose her? Why don't y'all, like, or why didn't you choose? What happened there? What was this and that?
What happened?
You start overthinking that shit. That's just me. I'm not being on some like crazy like spouse shit, but I just think that it's like, I don't want to hear about it. Number one, I can see the way she reacted if she saw some of the shit, that I was, like girls I dated or whatever. I could understand that now, right? It's like that whole like, like I said, like going out and doing all this shit. When we first got married, bro, this is probably our first year of marriage. I went out one time and I didn't get home till like 3 a.m. She was crying about it. Like, what the fuck, like what? I always go out till like 3. You know this. Like when we were dating, you knew I was out till like 3 a.m. Well, we're married. Married people don't do this. I was like, you crazy, whatever the fuck. Yeah, we argue and then she get over it. I'm like, I ain't gonna go out like that. Then one night, she was out with her friends till like 1 a.m. Blowing up the phone, like, yo, where you at? Are you okay? And I'm like, you okay? You okay? She came home a little drunk, threw up and shit. I was like, what the fuck is this shit? What the fuck? Blah, blah, blah. Makeup messed up. I'm like, what's your makeup? I'm like, what's going on? You know what I mean? Obviously, like, she wasn't messing with it. But I'm just like, what the, and I thought about it, I was like, damn, this is what it is.
Yeah, see.
Yeah. So, we have like this thing. She'll go out, I'll go out, but we trust each other a lot where we don't. I'm never going to stay out that late. And now it's just so like boring, man. As you get older, man, all that going out to the club and the bar and shit,
that's
just ain't it, man. Especially when you got money. Like, why are you spending money out on this bullshit? Drinking liquor that's killing you and shit. Fucking like
wasting money. Not having
there's better drugs you can do in your house, yo.
Facts.
And if you single, yo, and then you got bread, you could bring over any joint. Like Jones want to party with you at your spot. Believe me.
Yeah, man. Then I can kick your ass right out.
No point in there. You don't see these. Like some niggas like to go to the club. I don't understand why these athletes love to be out. Spend 50 grand at the club for no fucking reason.
Just flexing, just cause.
Yeah, but then you can put that money in the stock market. You could buy. You could have a party at your house.
You can't see it if I invest it. Like they gotta see that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Dumb.
You gotta see the whip. You gotta see the bottles. You gotta see the girls.
Yo. That's why Malik Beasley is broke.
I'm not saying I'll see your ass doing asking for a GoFundMe when they taking your shit.
Yo, that Malik Beasley dating Scottie Pippen's wife and tricking money on bullshit. I heard he was paying some celebrity barber to give him mid-ass cuts. Like, and he's paying him like the guy had to sue him for like 30 grand. He owed him 30 grand for these fucking like haircuts. And
I spent 30 grand on haircuts in my whole fucking life, nigga. Fuck.
Oh, so how do you spend that much? You don't even need a barber like that. Just go to, you can get a barber, but why do you spend, you know what I mean?
Like, unless you want a specific barber to avoid the bombardment of being a celebrity, you go to a bar. Oh, you so, all right, man. I'm just trying to get a haircut, bro. But other than that, man, just.
Oh, you keep some, I think LeBron keeps somebody in retainer. Like, he just has a guy that he spends.
Even still, you gonna pay more than the average person, even if they don't charge you that. You gonna be like, man, I got bread. I'm gonna give you a nice tip. But like all that dumb shit, put the steam on my face and get the fucking follicle, man. Fuck, man, nigga.
Yo, for real, yo. You get a good barber and you're a celebrity, you should be getting cuts for free. I'll go in there. Let me put my picture on the wall. I'll dap you up, put me on social media, but I'm gonna get cuts for free. And nobody should spend that type of money on a fucking.
And that's not even weird because every other industry do it. If you go to a restaurant, you famous, they can be like on the house.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So why the fuck would it be
shit, yo? No, dog. But this spots. Sean and I, when we used to be out there, man, we used to go to this one spot all the time. We were famous in that spot. It got to the point they didn't charge us for nothing. We go in there, bartender. Oh, Sean Hugh here, or Sean, whatever. Come in. Like run up a tab, We put our card down just to make it look all proper. Dude probably charged like $20, right? Fucking 40 drinks in, and then we just leave him a huge tip and do nothing. Like that was the respect we
Mm-hmm.
gave him. Like we tipping the bartender. And we was at this one spot, I had my birthday there, tables and everything, nothing. Because the girls we knew worked at the bar and they gave us a table for free.
That's how
Just
that
because we
shit
knew
should be.
them. Yeah, I mean, you treat people good. You spend money in places. They do stuff for you. But it's like with celebrities. Obviously, it's that shit. They don't. They just want, post this on your social media. Do this and that. That's easy money, man. Like I wouldn't even. I'll never. If they knew my face and name, I'll take all their free food. I'll take all their free drinks or
Oh
whatever.
yeah.
I don't care. They may like, yeah, I'm helping you out because people can come to your business. You know what I'm
Oh, they
saying?
they definitely going. Man, the power of celebrity influence is real.
I don't understand why like
Mm-hmm.
that nigga Keith Lee, why you always paying for food and shit. Everybody knows who you are. They inviting you to their shit. You giving them $1,000 and shit. You just paid all their
So
rent.
that's helping his brand though.
I know it helps the brand, but still, it's crazy. Like
People
that's just
like people that helps his self image. Oh, Keith Lee, man, he a good dude. That's why when like this recent one, when the dude tried to say he scammed them, cause
who
he
scammed them.
do shit like that. People was like, hey, bro, I'm not saying you didn't get scammed, but you didn't get scammed by Keith Lee. And it turns out the dude was a Keith Lee impersonator. He was like, that's your dumb ass fault. But everybody was all like, man, I know Keith Lee good on his word. Cause when I was at Apple, Keith Lee came in there, real cool. Took
Hmm.
pictures with us. Was all like, yeah, bro, da 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 da. Cause I ain't press him out. I'm the type of nigga see a celebrity and won't say shit. Like
Hmm.
I've helped Juan Soto at Apple. I helped fucking Steven Strasburg before. What's Shorty name that was with Kyle Kuzma? Wendy Harlow.
Yeah. When,
They talk to me. I'd be like, oh shit, man, big fan. They be like, oh really? You want a picture? Nah, you show up. Like, nah. So yeah, and Keith Lee was in there. And he was all like, hey man, I ain't trying to like flex, but I need my phone for content. Is there a way I could like expedite fixing it? I said, bro, to be honest with you, bro, it's gonna be XYZ. He was like, what's the best bet? I said, look, it's still usable. I showed him how to upload to iCloud. I said, bro, your best bet, buy a brand new phone and then just download from iCloud. He bought a 15 Pro Max. Was like, thanks, bro. Really appreciate you. I was like, shit, ain't shit. And no. He's
Facts.
like, man, can I give you a tip? I said, bro, I'll probably get fired if they catch you giving me a tip. Like, no bullshit. We can't take tips. He was like, all right, like, what if I left this money in this corner right here and walked out? And I said, I ain't gonna
that's something
lie.
I'd do. I'd do that
Statute of
shit.
limitations, I worked in them. I said, oh, well, I can't let you litter in the store, so I have to be obliged to pick it up. He left $400 and I split it with my homie that helped me out that day to tell him
Damn.
that.
Oh, that's fire.
See,
And he
that's
bought the
good.
phone in cash. He was like, shit, here's the phone in cash, $400. I looked, I said, oh, nah, bro, this too much change. He was like, nah, that's for you. I was like, oh, no, I can't take this. And my manager was low key standing around because they be like, not because he thought he was going to tip me. He didn't want nobody like to blow the store. Be like, keep fleeing here. And then we have a big ass
Hmm.
thing in the store. That's why he had me help him to the side. But then he was all like, what if I just leave this money right here on the avenues? I was like, well, I can't let you live this, so I'm gonna pick that shit up. He's like, all right.
That's dope.
And
Yeah, I know what
then
I'm saying.
everybody was trying to cancel him because that DC little restaurant set him up.
Man, they
He
did.
always
I
getting
mean,
in this shit, bro. They was trying to set that nigga up, bro.
you see that shit they do to
Yeah.
Mr. Chime Time out there in New Orleans?
Mm.
You know Mr. Chime Time, right? The other guy
Yeah.
who does the food. He always he shit on like every restaurant in New Orleans, and everybody's making these videos and threatening him. I'm like, yo, why you gotta go shit on these? I'm like, some of the food he was eating was terrible. It's not, and it was weird because it's like, does he purposely go to bad food places? Because New Orleans ain't known for like ninety
No
percent of
bad food, bro. Like my
yeah.
homegirl went to New
Well, not,
Orleans like a month ago. She was like, bro, that was the best food experience she ever
nah,
had.
this nigga was eating at gas stations and barbecue spots. I'm like, that ain't what they known
That's
for
not, boy.
though.
Get some gumbo, get some
Yeah,
crawfish, bro.
exactly what I said. And I'm like, and then I think he's in Lafayette now. He went down to Lafayette. I'm like, dog, this nigga, I know he walks around with a pistol, so he better watch his shit, cause somebody might,
Bro, now with like
might
back in the
bust
day,
on.
like early days of live streaming, you could be like, it was more carefree, bro. I've seen streamers literally. I saw this one girl, she real popular. I can't remember her name. I don't watch her content because she do like anime and shit. Real hardcore. My nephew watch her. But the nigga was like, oh man, I know you. And she was like, yeah, haha. He was like, yo, you want to be my girlfriend? She was like, no, no thanks. And her friends was like, yeah, back up. And he was following her throughout the stream. He was like, yo, is that nigga following us? And then they got to a point, he was like, bitch, I'll fucking kill you, bitch. They had to cancel the stream and shit. And then she was like, yeah, I don't think I'm doing no more IRL streams for a while. And it's just like nowadays, bro, like
That just happened with Cinna and Valkyrie. Remember, a couple months ago, some little they were
They was
walking
at the
around in
amusement
San
park.
Francisco. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's her name. Okay, I couldn't remember what that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, that. Oh, I thought
And
you
then
meant the
yeah, the little
amusement park.
Mexican nigga was like, "I kill you, bitch," and shit like
No, it
that.
wasn't. It was some Asian kid.
Oh, he was like fair skinned in a white t-shirt. Yeah, that's who that
Yeah, and
was.
he was like, they were
Yeah,
talking to him, and then he came back, and he was like, and he was trying to like get the girl like phone number, and she was like, nah.
because at first he
Oh,
came off as normal. Then they
mm-hmm.
ran into him again. They was like, "Oh, is this nigga following us?" Then it got to be nighttime, and he got like mad creepy with that shit. Yeah, see.
Yeah, and you say you're gonna kill him, and then they had to
Yeah,
hide and
nowadays a
shit.
nigga
Yeah,
could really
no.
get killed on stream. They end up like Ice
I
Poseidon, get
seen
their ass whipped.
no, there was a motherfucker that got shot on a Rumble stream or Kick stream. I forgot which one it was. Some guy, they were. I'll send you the video, but they were having a dispute on their live stream and dissing each other back and forth. So one guy was out in Vegas, and he's like, "Yeah,
Oh
come
yeah,
on,
they
pull up,
found.
pull up."
Yeah, that just happened.
Yeah, and that nigga, they got in, they started shoving each other, and the nigga shot his girl and him on the live stream,
Sure.
Yeah,
all for
Oh
some
yeah, I heard
clout.
somebody
I
talking
forgot
yeah,
the
about
because
that.
they
name.
was beef. They was beefing beforehand, and then they.
Over
Yeah.
nothing, yo. They was beefing over some nonsense where he said something about
Yeah, like somebody
subscribers
called
or
him
some
like
shit.
retarded or something.
I don't
Like,
know, man. It's so stupid now. These people,
yeah,
man. You can't even go out in public and do. I mean, mind you, I ain't trying to be. I'm a man of peace and love. I ain't gonna beef with nobody. But some people just in their feelings all the time, man. Especially you get
all
into it,
the time.
like social media, man. People, motherfuckers are just they'll harbor something. You leave them a negative sentiment, and some motherfucker in the comments will be the motherfucker pop up at your door and blow your head off because you
Especially
said
now,
they an
bro.
asshole.
I was watching the Jordan the Stallion video, bro, and he was in the middle of nowhere. It was like nobody could find me, and the nigga was like, "Oh, you was at the gas station and blah 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 in Nevada," because he looked at the street sign, which
Mm-hmm.
didn't show the street, but he used like GPS to cross-reference all the streets in America that had that unique style of intersection, narrowed it down
In the
based
videos.
off
Oh,
the
I seen that
desert
guy.
area.
Yeah.
Then he saw a truck that was driving by, and he goes, based off that company, they only use XYZ US routes. He said, so with all that put together, Jordan Style was like, how the fuck did you know that? But it was just like, yo, like, you talking to these people that shut in, and then when a nigga get a gun in their hand, they transform, bro. They become a superhero, bro. So you out here living this lavish lifestyle, especially the only thing that's scarier than a nigga to fight that has something to fight for is a nigga that don't got nothing to lose. He's like, shit, I'm gonna kill myself after
There's a
this
lot of
anyway, so I might as well
motherfuckers out
take you
here,
with me.
man. There's a lot of people with no money, no ambition, no nothing, and they just try to their claim to fame is to take somebody out, and then they get their
Yep.
15 minutes, and then they go to the electric chair. Then they start regretting shit. They're like, "Damn, I wish I was still eating my bologna sandwiches and sitting in my room alone.
See, that's
Now I
that's
got to do it
why
in a jail cell."
that's why they kill themselves after it's over. They don't want to live the regret. They be like, shit, I might be like, damn, I shouldn't have did that.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, I can't kill myself. That's a sin. The Bible says not to.
Nah, fuck, I can't kill myself.
Yeah.
I like
On
life too much. Even when life be at its lowest, I'll be like, shit, I can find a silver lining in this somewhere. Long as I got $1, because with $1 you can make two, and my dick still work. I'm alright. I ain't trying to die.
Yeah, so that's life's about. Yeah. And on that note, I think we should cut it now because it's been another 3 hours. And then I know, Trust, you ain't even at home. You're in an office right
Yeah,
now.
yeah, I'm
Just
about
crazy.
to
Where
go
the
to
fuck
sleep.
are you anyway? And I'm sorry, I'm not gonna keep going after this, but
Oh, you good?
where
I'm
are
at
you?
I'm at my day job now. So my mom
Oh,
actually owns a school. She's like a nurse aid school.
oh, damn.
So
Okay.
she be letting me like come here for like pods and shit.
Oh, okay. I was like, damn, you always in an office. I'm like, damn.
But I like it here better than my room though. So
Oh, okay, okay. I was about to say, I was like, dang. But no, it's good. I'm like I said, I'm gonna redact a lot of things, but we're gonna have to. I'm gonna try to get all this stuff edited early so you can go into the weekend with some content. But it's been another 12 Hub Sneaker podcast and other things. Listen to us next week. All right. Peace,
yes,
fellas. Easy. All
yes.
right.